What's up, everybody? It's NiftyBC here, and it's a WAXOWEEN edition of the NFT Circus. And today we have a wide range of fellas here to join us. We have Coins back. Coins, what's happening, man?
What's up, brother? Good to be here.
We got Crackers co-hosting. We got Mello back. What's up, Mello?
What's up, brother?
And Michael, how
Mello
you
watch
doing,
talks.
I'm the new guy. Good to be here.
Michael's the new guy. Tell us about yourself, Michael. What's going on with you?
So I'm working on a wax project called Reptilium,
Yep.
and I'm working with Micah Dewey on this project.
Nice.
There he is.
There he is.
We just got off of another conference call.
Nice.
My background is in the reptile industry, so I own two companies. One that ships millions of insects every week, and the other company ships thousands of reptiles every week to people all over the country.
Nice.
And my big challenge about a year ago was to try to figure out how do I grow the company and how do I leave a legacy of what I want to do, because I'm kind of been working for a long time, and I'm pretty much at that point where I'm ready to exit. So as I looked
feel you
at
there, man. I feel you. Under this mask, there's white beard underneath here. White beard.
yeah. See that right there? There you go. There you go. So the question is, what do you do? And so, can I grow the cricket business? We already ship millions. What do I do? Hire more people? Do I get more cricket farms? Do I get more roach farms? Do I invest more money in stuff?
Sure.
Or do more advertising? What do you do? And then, as I thought about it, this little thing called NFT started coming around. And what I've had to go through in the process of NFTs is unlearning, because the whole thing of NFTs is completely different than what you think about in Business 101. So as you unlearn, you quickly find out that me, as someone who's been running a business for 20 years, I don't have the tools and skills and capability to do it myself. So the way that I figured out what to do was I watched videos like this right here.
Right.
You guys. And I watched you guys talk. And I finally zoned in on the one guy that I thought I could relate to. And that was Micah right there. So without Micah, this whole project would have never have happened whatsoever. I watched him on, what program was that? The Nifty Show with Joel Comm?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he was on that Nifty Show, and I watched it. And normally I don't watch shows more than once, but I think I watched his part about 10 times. And
awesome.
As he talked, I just watched it over. It was like, really? And he just put it all together. I reached out to him, and then he immediately said, yeah, let's do this together. So I followed his lead. So I went with Kate. He put together a project, and we minted, 100 billion tokens. He told me to do that.
100 billion, nice, very nice. That's a good amount to start with.
Because, his very first attempt with Kate, I think, was only 10 million, right? So that just wasn't enough. So he said, let's do 100 billion. Right. So we did that. And then he says, well, let's do these kind of drops. I'm like, what's a drop? So he says, just trust me. And so he put together some NFTs, built a quick website on Google. We did a drop, and in 10 minutes, he sold $2,000 worth of NFTs. I went, holy cow. And then he says, well, trust me. I said, let's do another one. So then it was about 2 minutes. He sold $2,000 worth of NFTs. And then he did a third one. And so here's what I'm trying to do with this whole project, and I'll finish it up. But my goal is, number one, I want to be able to grow my regular traditional company. I want it to grow in sales and profits, right?
Right.
So that's number one. But number two, I personally deal with, I think we had over 70,000 breeders that I've worked with over the years. And
is that around the world, or is that just in the U.S.?
So that's just here in the United States. We also have a Canadian counterpart, which I own, called Reptile Runner. And that probably has about, 5,000 or 6,000 breeders. So in the years that I've been doing this since about 2005, we've touched about 75,000 people who breed animals, and we have a relationship with them. Thank you.
Yeah.
So I got to know them. I do maybe 100 reptile shows every year.
Right.
And as I get to know these people, what I notice is the people in our industry love to collect things, which makes NFTs, perfect.
Right.
But then the breeders themselves, they're so passionate about what it is they do. They would rather quit their jobs and just breed reptiles. They're that much into it. So one of my goals is to provide this platform so that they can quit their job. That would be cool. I'd love for that. And then let's take that a step further. What if they can quit their job, have health care, and get a pension?
Which would be amazing.
Why can't I'm just thinking big. If this is going to be a legacy project for me, why can't that happen? So I'm throwing that out there. If we can make this
that'd be a humongous utility for an NFT to offer some kind of health benefits, 401ks, any of that kind of stuff. I mean, that would just be an amazing.
We're going to do it. I don't know how.
But we're going Micah can do it. I believe Micah can do it. Micah seems to be the wizard.
He is the wizard. Stuff, He's amazing. So
this video, can I play it? Is it okay to play the video?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Okay. Very cool.
So I got to tell you the story about this video and where it goes. So when I first started this project, my wife came up and saw me having a screencast with Micah.
Right.
And then at the end, she said, "How much money are you spending?" with Micah. And, I'm not going to tell you the number, but we made a commitment to my wife that we would make that money back times 2. And if not, then I was going to sleep outside with the dogs. That's true, right, Mike? You were there. So we had the commitment. I didn't want to go sleep with the dogs. And Micah said, "Here's what we're going to do. We have a big show in Daytona.
Right.
And that show's the biggest reptile show in the world. So pick 5 breeders. We're going to tokenize 5 animals. And we're going to have 5 different levels of rareness for these animals, and you won't have to sleep outside with your dogs." And that's how it went. I said, "Okay, let's do it." So I reached back to all the people that I know in this industry, and there we go. And I got easily 5 breeders. And when I talked to the breeders, they said, "Mike, we trust you, but we don't know what the hell you're doing." And that's pretty much what I'm getting a lot of right now. But the thing is, they're all saying, "We trust you." And that's because I've been around these people for 15, 20 years. So, and they kind of like what we're doing. Right. So Micah, we launched it in August, and in 3 days, sold out of everything and raised $71,000.
Oh, I love that. That's
great.
Congrats.
Boom, just like that. So overall, this thing has raised about $100,000 worth of wax already. Now, all that has stayed into this project. I haven't taken anything out. I'm not going to take anything out. What we're doing is we are distributing it to artists, to programmers, to everybody, so that we can build up the ecosystem. So my wife said, "You get to stay inside." It shut her up. And Michael was happy. So we did this quickly, raised about $100,000. Then I stopped doing all these drops because what I wanted to focus in on was the utility part of this thing. I felt that we really need a good story of why buy NFTs in the reptile industry. Sure. And there's got to be utility to it. There's collectability, and we can have different snakes and all the rest of this. But essentially, I'd like people to invest in our NFTs, so it produces a reptilium token that they can use somewhere, right?
Right.
And so the call that we were just on just a little while ago, the guy who programs all my websites is actually integrating the Wax wallet into Reptiles Express and Premium Crickets.
Nice.
And what Micah has done, do the dev one. Show him the dev.
Oh yeah, I'll send that to you.
Yeah.
So this is it's not done yet.
Oh, wow.
But go to the dev site, dev.reptilesexpress.com.
The art looks great, guys. And there's a reward system on this as well, right?
Yeah.
That's all antiquated there, but
Right there.
Yeah.
type who's got control of the screen?
Nifty.
Oh, I do. I do. Do you want to go ahead and share your screen, Mike? I can let it in.
Oh, sure. Yeah, let me go ahead.
Yeah.
And
That'd probably be much
grab it
easier.
real quick.
You'd know where to go faster than I would.
Let's see if it'll. Oh, Mike will have to do it because I don't have connection to it.
Oh, well, Nifty, just type dev.reptilesexpress.com. reptilesexpress.com.
Or was it again? Just say the thing. Dev rep.
Reptilesexpress.com.
Oh, I could just type it here in the tab.
Yeah, if you could put it in the private chat, it's easy. Is this it right here? Let me see.
Yeah.
Right. I think I got it.
There we go.
Let me share the screen again. There we go.
Okay. Now, what do you see there? So you see on the very top. So that's my normal website, but it says Cloud Wallet Log On.
Oh, got you. Nice.
All right.
You can even use Anchor Wallet. That's very cool.
Yeah. Now it's not working yet, but it kind of under Micah's leadership, he's worked with my programmer, who was again from the traditional way of thinking, and had a hard time just unlearning and then relearning. And as he's getting into this, he's just super excited, more and more excited, because it is sort of a more elegant, streamlined way of doing things versus the way he's been doing for a while. Right. So the net result of this is, as people buy NFTs of the breeders are earning a token for their good work, and then they'll be able to log into Reptiles Express, because what they do is they produce 10, 20, 100 animals. They have to go to me to buy the packaging and the FedEx labels.
Gotcha.
So they'll be able to use that reptilium to pay for their labels, and I think we're one of the first that's really going to do that.
Yeah, as far as I know, we're the first crypto project that will be able to basically enact a loyalty system on external websites that are either directly connected to the original business or not. So I think this is
amazing.
This is a really big step forward for Wax, and it basically also means that there's going to be a direct to physical item out now for a lot of these projects, and so you may not actually need to send a reptile, but if you're going to ship something, you'll soon be able to buy a shipping label from FedEx with a Wax token.
That is insane.
Which basically means that we have an off ramp to the physical world now with the Wax blockchain.
And how is that transition happening? Like to the USD, are they starting to accept crypto, like these shipping kind of places, or how is that all?
No,
how's that exchange happening?
It's got to be through me. So they don't have a clue what's going on. These guys.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
Oh man.
But see, I spend a ton of money with Reptiles Express. So actually, I'm one of the very few people that can resell a FedEx label.
Wow.
It's because I went to FedEx, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago, but I noticed that one of the problems was they didn't want to ship reptiles, and the reptile people wanted to ship reptiles. We worked out a deal that if I forced people to use the right packaging with the right labeling, and the reptile people didn't have to deal with FedEx, then I could resell their labels, and it was a win-win thing for them. So I spend about $1 million a year just with FedEx for this service.
Yeah.
And I get a free McDonald's hamburger every now and then. About it.
Get the extra fry on the side.
Extra fries, but Yeah, it's grown to be quite big, and FedEx loves it because they don't have to deal with the packaging and shipping issues.
Sure.
And any issues with stuck packages and all the rest come through me. And what we've built into our website is all the CITES and U.S. Fish and Wildlife declarations that also print out that you put inside and outside the box when you generate your label to ship the animal. So we've reduced the complication. It's a great, we're one of 3 companies that can do that. So the plan, I think what Mike is saying is that, you know, we know all about APIs and we can plug in.
Sure.
If other people have websites and they want to ship things, they can plug in through this so that the wax or whatever the token is. My dog's going crazy. Hold on.
My dogs go crazy all the time.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that to happen any second now.
Hey, Micah, can you put your email address in the chat here?
Yeah, totally.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And so I also see that you have a couple different companies also attached to this. So you have Paradox Protein, correct?
Okay, so Paradox Protein is my wife's.
Okay.
And so we've been approached by a lot of companies to produce insects as a human consumption food.
Wow.
And we've taught,
Really?
yeah, we've actually taught most of them how to grow crickets. The biggest one is Aspire Food Group, and they just built a $70 million facility in London, Ontario,
Oh, you're kidding me.
to grow
Hey, you
crickets.
hear that, TC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm only a few hours away.
Oh, really? You're up there? Yeah. Yeah. So they're building. They started out in Austin, Texas, and we flew down there, taught them how to raise crickets. They came to see us for a while, so we got them started in the whole process of doing that. And then they wanted to sort of just go their own way. We had other people approach us about investing with human consumption. We've done it ourselves, so we have the process to do it. One of the projects that I really like to do, I talked to Micah in the future. Is I hate the idea of investors. I don't like that, but I would like to have where you have a cricket farm and you can stake your NFTs to the cricket farm.
I'm in.
That's there. You hear that?
You heard-
That's a nice word.
You're mistaken.
Isn't that much more fun?
Mello knows.
The olive
Sorry,
oil
but-
thing, right?
Listen, you're about to get a deep purchase with this guy when he finds out they're staking involved.
Right. That's what I want to, and make it good, and that way you have you're in it, right?
Right.
And rather than just investors who throw a lot of money at you and then they're saying, well, when am I going to get profit? This way you're actually in it all the time, and we're building this thing together. And that to me is much more fun. And I threw this idea at Mike, and he got excited about it. Let's finish Reptilian first, and we're close.
Yeah.
But I think one of the really cool projects, what Mike has taught me is the idea of tokenomics. And that is something that I've really, I hate to say, with all my business experience, I've really never appreciated the value of tokenomics. So what we're trying to do in this is create value for the Reptilian token. And that means if I have to throw some wax in to keep it up, I do that. And then if we have to create some games to produce some things that help with the value of the Reptilian token, we do that as well. So Micah came up with 2 brilliant ideas. That's true, Micah.
Because he is brilliant.
He really is. He just makes me feel stupid sometimes. And so, one of the ideas was, let's have a project for a breeding project. And so he said, find a breeder who's breeding 2 snakes together, who has some eggs, and we're going to link the real world results with, through NFTs into the results of what they get once the eggs are hatched. Right. So I found a breeder, had a big expensive breeding project, produced 6 eggs. So the way it works in our world is the more genes that the babies have, the more valuable the animal is. Gotcha. Right? So the animal, so he put together the project and sold these NFTs. You want to show them what you sold?
Yep.
For the eggs. Hey, Michael, why don't you just give a quick overview of how you put that project together?
Yeah, it's pretty simple. Basically, it's a pack that has one NFT in it. There's 5 possible outcomes on it. It's the one that says Steve's Morphs. The other one, that one is for upgrading your existing NFTs. Gotcha. Basically, the way that this one works is you get either a 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7, and then based on whatever genetic traits the actual snakes that hatch in real life have, we're going to make NFTs of those snakes, of those babies.
That's so cool.
And then you'll be able to
a little in real life kind of thing going on here. That's
in
correct.
real life, yeah.
So this isn't live now, right? This is
live right now.
Oh my God! Give me the link. Where's the link?
Yeah, I'm popping the link right now.
Blow it up.
Take your shirt off.
Okay. I just popped the link into the chat of the YouTube. Let me put it up also on a banner for you guys so you can.
Tell them about the great thing. The great Steve's Morphs gets what, half of all reptilium, and then he's going to use that to buy your shipping labels for the snakes he ships out.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, now that's cool.
Yeah. So
how do you guys think of all this? I gotta just say, Micah, your brain works in an amazing 3D chess level way, dude, because that's just amazing. I love that you've set this all up to do something in real life, and then you're attaching real life things to an NFT, and then creating this utility. It's impressive. What's the token going to be called? Do you know? Do you have an idea? Yeah,
so the token for this project is Reptilium, RPLM. It is currently available on Alcor, and the only way you can actually buy these packs right now is with Reptilium.
Okay, so here we go.
Can you put the spelling of it in the private chat so that way I can make sure I got it right?
Totally. Here we go.
Make sure you give him the wrong answer.
Yeah. Here's that link.
Thanks, TC.
And we just got started. What did Steve Jobs say? And wait, there's more.
That's right.
So this is about where we're at right now. We're gonna, as we said, we're gonna be integrating that into the websites over the next week or so. So hopefully people I hope by next weekend, people will be able to actually spend the Reptilium that they've earned passively by holding the NFTs on the websites by next weekend. That's kind of the goal at the moment, and it's looking pretty likely that that's going to end up happening.
Yeah, right before this call, we were on the phone with a Zoom call with the developer, and he's pretty much ready to go.
So these are packs, right? Sorry, I don't want to keep interrupting. I'm just saying how much I should spend here.
Yeah,
all the hell with it.
Go all in. They're staking involved here, TC. They're staking here. You're not going to go wrong.
So I can buy any of these packs for staking.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah. So
how many packs you got in here? Because I can go pretty high.
So these guys there's actually no limit on these ones. It's entirely up to the community.
Oh my gosh.
Nobody else is getting any.
Which is the best one for me to get? Give me the inside information, guys. Which one should I start off with?
So what you're looking at right now on the screen are tokenized event tickets for these reptile shows. So
awesome.
How it worked was basically, we haven't had too much what's the word? Success with it yet. But basically the way it works is if you buy a ticket to one of these real life shows, like to the Greensboro, North Carolina show, you could have logged in and gotten an NFT from us through the Repticon team, and that would basically, you get it for free, and you also get 150 Reptilium a week if you basically purchase the ticket to the real life show. And so that's how it's
So one of the other pillars. So we said we want to help the breeders quit their jobs and just make money off of this. That's what we're doing. And what Mike is doing is he's going to step 2, and that is we want to make the reptile shows a collectible event.
Yeah,
so where we're starting right now is we're going to tokenize the tickets, and my developer is working with Billy at Repticon to redo the whole ticketing system. If you go to repticon.com, REPTICOM, OM.com.
Repticon.com?
Yeah, I can't even spell.
Is that it? Right there.
And.com. Right. So that's, if you scroll down a little bit,
sure.
and then you'll see there's me. I'm one of the sponsors, but okay. And then so those are all the shows that happen.
Wow.
And these shows have anywhere from 1,000 to 10,000 people will show up.
Wow.
And my goal
basically on a weekly basis almost.
Sometimes 3 a week.
Wow.
So we're going to have it to where as soon as they buy that ticket, and everybody has to buy their ticket online, they will get the NFT of that ticket. And then it's going to be the NFT that gets them into the event. We're even talking about they can buy a special NFT ticket that gets them in maybe 30 minutes early.
Wow. Now, how would you check those tickets? I'm curious on that side. Like, are you going to have them do like a printout of something, or is there going to be some kind of database they can check against?
I don't know yet.
Yeah, that's the hardest part to actually solve for, because the easiest. The easiest option is basically taking the ID number on the NFT that how every NFT has their own unique number, and basically turning that into a QR code.
Right.
And then you just scan that as you walk in the door. That's probably the easiest way to do it.
Right.
And then the other one would just basically be trust system, show us your NFT, you walk in. There's not going to be that many people, I don't think, trying to sneak into a show. But I think that there's a high tech way and there's a low tech way.
We'll figure it out. Yeah. So what I've been doing is at every show, and I've done maybe since Orlando was the first one that I did. I will set up a table, and I'll have a computer. And I will sit there and I'll work with people and I'll try to get them. I'll start out opening a Wax wallet.
Right.
Now hold on, my dog's going nuts.
No worries. Take time.
Here, I can share my screen real quick and I can show you some pictures from the events.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah. Let me get mine out of here.
Screen. Okay, let's see here. And let me go here. And let me go here. So we got.
Oh, that's good.
So we have Atomic Hub up on the screen there. Some transfers going on. We got the tickets in the background there. Nice. We got some more snakes.
Lots of snakes at these shows. Lots of snakes.
Yeah, snakes and lizards.
And basically, how we've been doing it right now is we've been just creating a custom QR code that's tied to the NiftyBLOX whitelist link.
Right.
So it's keyed. So basically, you walk to the show, you go in there, you scan it, and then you can claim either the pack that we're doing that weekend or the NFTs ticket. And it's been a lot of fun. So
I love that you're onboarding regular people too. This is where I think things need to go, is onboarding. Like getting regular folks to understand. Yeah, I mean, if you can get regular people to start seeing how easy this is, and Wax should be coming out also with an app. I'm thinking soon, right, over the next couple of months. I know they've been talking about that, but where you could do your Wax wallet just on your phone as an app. So I'm sure that will make things easier too. But yeah, I love that you're onboarding the regular folks.
Yeah.
Well, it has been very difficult to onboard it, and it's one thing to talk about it, but it's another thing to get people excited and to actually load something on their phone.
Sure. And
then to download an NFT, because everybody's a little bit nervous about doing it. The good thing about me is I have their trust. They've known me for many shows, and they know I'm not trying to scam them on something. I'm trying to actually enhance the industry.
Right.
Where I want to take it is, we got the tickets. Now, where do we go from there? I want the breeders, when they actually sell an animal, to have a QR code for that one animal. And then you buy the animal, scan the QR code. Now you get the NFT, and it's got the date of birth, the lineage, the genetics, this common scientific name, and the photographs of the animal and the breeder. All that together in an NFT that travels with. That's the one of one. But where I think the breeder is going to make their money is they're going to mint, say, 100 or 200 digital NFTs of that same animal that got sold. And they're going to enjoy the revenue that gets generated from there, right? In that digital representation of the animal. Now I know you guys have all been talking about where can this go, but metaverse, right?
Right.
If we can take that 2D image into a 3D image, if we can put a little AI into it, if we can give it some personality, if we can put it on different chains, if we can just put it in different metaverses, these people want to collect real representations of animals.
Yeah. So
that's where I see all this going with these guys, and I think there'll be enough money there generated so it works. Let's go back to Micah's project, though. So one of the things we're thinking about is, the breeder could breed eggs, but he can lie about how many genes are in there, right?
Okay.
Right. So how do we prevent that from happening? Because the more genes, the more valuable, the more reptilian he gets. How do we prevent that? So the concept that Mike and I came up with is the idea of oracles, and using a platform like what we have right now. So like NiftyBC, you would be the narrator, or you'd run the show, and then Coins, Mellow, and Crackers, and TC, you guys are the oracles. And the oracle is what will attest to what's in the real world into the digital world. So it'll be a live event. The breeder will then come in, maybe on a StreamYard or something like that. We'll show the video of the animals. We'll say what it is, and the oracles will then vote. And then as they vote, Micah will be minting NFTs.
And these are reptile professionals that have bred in the industry for a long time.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be you guys, but I mean, it would.
I was going to say, I don't know anything about snakes, man, so I'm just going to be like, yeah, it looks good to me.
Yeah.
Well, that's it.
Exactly.
We in our world that we're in, you could have two snakes, and like TC, you're gonna see two snakes, but one person sees a $20 snake, and another person sees a $20,000 snake.
Sure.
Right.
Wow.
And so that's part of what we want to do. Mike, you want to talk about the Granny T, whatever that thing is?
Yeah. So we're basically
the other game.
Let's do this.
Are you guys familiar with that project?
No, I'm not. No, do you have a link for that too, Micah? That maybe you could toss me.
I think at the moment it is currently just a Telegram group. I have to double check with them. But basically, it's called Acid Tea Granny. They've put out their own NFTs. They have another channel called The Pond, where basically you can fish for shrimps using a fishing pole and that kind of stuff. And what we're doing is we're adding cricket farms and mice farms to the game. And so people will be able to buy new farms basically in the game, and they'll be able to get the crickets or the mice that they can then use to upgrade their reptile NFTs to a higher rarity, so that they can get more reptilian per week. Is kind of the play structure.
Take them on Nifty blocks to the blend.
Yes.
Yeah, because
go ahead and share your screen if you want, Micah. Again, you can.
Yeah. Just jump it open.
So what Mike is saying is, we're going to have these snakes out there, say a common, and if you want to take that common and make it a rare snake, what you need to do is blend it with mice.
Here we go. Let's see here.
Okay. Well, that's the real world, right?
I was going to say, like, this is going to like total real world at this point. So you blend the snakes to the mice, and then
the lizards, you blend it with crickets.
Gotcha.
Here we go.
Gotcha.
Here we go. So let's say you have, I don't have them in this account here. So let's say you have one of these guys. You can then go to the blends.
Right.
Loading. There we go. And let's say we have a rare and we want to go to an epic. So then you'd have your rare, and then you need 5 mice. You upgrade it to the epic. And so the rare gets you 80 reptilian per week. An epic gets you 320.
Whoa,
so
that's a big jump. Wow, that's nice.
So basically, you're using the reptilian you earned to either buy the mice or the crickets through those packs that I was showing you before, the 3-pack, or through these new farms in the game. And when the redemptions are done, after we do this whole event, these are what they look like. Once those are all done, these ones will also be able to be upgraded using the mice and the crickets. And so there we go. Now we're starting to roll it into a full system, and that's what's
so the inspiration for that game is really coming from studying what Axie Infinity is doing.
Yeah,
gotcha.
Right. And I've studied quite a bit, and all it is a bunch of axolotls that are warring with each other, and it's turned into a $2.7 billion enterprise. And I didn't have any idea that the guys that created Axie Infinity were from Vietnam. So the concept with Axie Infinity is you get common people from all over the place to actually play a game, and it generates SLP, that token. And people, say in Thailand or Cambodia, whatever, they're actually playing the game and making more money than if they went into
they're buying houses. They're buying houses in Philippines. It's amazing how the play to earn is working in those places.
I think we could do it here.
Yep.
So I want to take that play to earn. So what you're going to do is you're going to buy a cricket farm NFT.
Right.
You're going to buy a rodent farm NFT. You're going to play it. You're going to produce crickets and mice, and then people will buy those to upgrade their animals. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah. How do you buy those direct? Like, is there an NFT I could just buy those?
Yep. If you
that's perfect what you just asked, because you don't want to go play the game. You just want to buy them. So that's the difference, right?
I'll share it one more time. Hold on one second.
But that's what we're doing.
You actually have a YouTube channel that you kind of describe what you're all doing. I think I came late to the show.
This is the first.
Okay. Because I'm getting really excited here, but I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah. So basically, these packs right here.
I wanted to be first with you guys because you guys have given me a lot of inspiration just watching your videos. I've really enjoyed them all. So thank you.
Yeah, I see 2 packs there. Like, what's the difference between the 2 packs?
Yeah, so right now, this one is the food pack. These are what gets you the mice or the crickets to upgrade your existing NFTs.
Okay.
And then these guys right here are the most recent pack that will allow you to get new animal NFTs when they come out.
So I should buy a bit of both, right?
Yeah, probably. That'd be recommended at the moment. And the cool thing with the these packs here, I should just open up the Atomic Hub page real quick. The cool thing with these guys is that they will. Okay, that was a little weird. Let's see here, Project NFTs. So these guys, I'll click and open it up. So it tells you, what the type of snake this one is, and then on the back it shows you the actual real life probability of actually getting it. So this one's for the 7 trait, which currently there are no 7 trait ball pythons with these characteristics in the world. So if this happens, we don't really it's going to be a crazy event. And then the way these ones will work is basically if you have 1 copy of it, you can exchange it for a common. If you have 3 copies of the Redemption NFT, you can exchange it for a rare. Or you could basically exchange those 3 NFTs for 3 commons and then upgrade using the mice and the crickets. So it basically just depends on how you want to do it. We just try to keep it as open as possible.
And if I just want to get the farms that guys were talking about, where are those NFTs?
Those are not ready yet, but they are coming in the next. What do you think? Next 2 weeks or so? So
next week.
Next week.
Hopefully next week. Yeah.
Hopefully next week. Yeah.
Okay.
So relatively soon. We'll
you want to show them one of the NFTs, the artwork that.
Sure. Let me go ahead and find it real quick.
Yeah,
where did you
find that?
It's up here. Yep. So this is one of the 4 new NFTs that have been produced by the Acid Tea Granny folks for us for this project, and this is going to be an upgrade tool that you can use on your farm to increase the yield of your crickets or the yield of your mice. So you'll be able to buy this one with Reptilium that you earn in game and by chatting, because we're going to have a chat bot set up here relatively soon as well. So basically people will be able to chat. They'll be able to earn Reptilium. They'll be able to use that Reptilium to buy these NFTs in chat and then utilize that when they're generating new upgrade materials, basically. So this will determine how many upgrade materials you get, and it'll increase the chance that you get more rather than just getting the base level. So
we want everybody to play the game. So there's also going to be a cheaper NFT called Table Scraps.
Table Scraps. Yeah. Yeah, so we have Superfood and Table Scraps. Those will be the two new ones. That'll be the upgrade materials for your farm, basically. So, yeah, we're having fun with this.
Nice. So let's move along to the next objective of this project. And
there's more.
There's actually two more. Two more.
It's just gonna take up the whole time here.
Here we go. You want to do this another time? I'll be real.
No.
Keep going.
Let's go.
All right. Okay. So the next objective is that our industry needs help, like any other animal industry. There's a lot of people who are in state and local governments that are afraid of reptiles, and they try to legislate it away. So we have an organization called USARC that we're always raising money for, and it's only one guy, right? And we're kind of losing the battle. So my goal is to provide a platform to raise funds to fund USARC so that we can get the story across to people in a responsible way about what reptiles are and make sure they don't legislate them all away. That's one thing. So what I'm hoping in the future to do is to do auctions and fundraising campaigns, hire really good artists, really good, and we'll do an auction. And whatever money gets raised will go directly to that organization, USARC. The second thing is there's a lot of people who will buy a bearded dragon or snake, and 3 or 4 months later, well, they're bored with it and they don't want it anymore. Rather than throwing it away, why can't we come up with something where they can submit a story somewhere? We can create an NFT of that story, and it'll be sort of like a rescue effort.
That's brilliant.
And then people will see that story and they'll say, you know what, I'll buy that NFT, and I'm not getting the reptilium, but the reptilium is going to an account. Now that account will be used by the person to go log in and get crickets and roaches for that animal. And there's actually one girl sent me an email last week, and she says, I lost my job. I have a bearded dragon. She sent me some pictures. Any way you could please help me and just send me some crickets and roaches to feed the dragon. And that's what gave me the thought, well, why don't we create that as a tokenized event? Because people do want to help. So she's going to be my first case. We're going to do that. And then what I'd also like is now we have this platform, we have visibility of animals in need. So what if somebody says, you know what, I'd like to rehome that one. Right. So we create another, all the reptilium then goes from feeding them to now shipping that animal on Reptiles Express. So Reptiles Express will use the reptilium that you guys bought from the NFTs, stake to this one, cause. Right. And then I'll send out the box and I'll send them the shipping label, and it will go to a new home. And I think as we start talking to, the people in politics about how we are now responsible industry, we're policing ourselves, we're trying to help us, make this better. Here's what we're doing. We're going to blow them away with our story. And they'll say, we're done, next.
Right.
Are you guys, do you have a build in the uplift to display all your NFTs?
I need to talk with Corey about a couple of these things. Yes, still, but we do want to get in there. Yeah, we don't have it yet, but we will.
There's two
I have a
builders
few
that
extra
are standing
lines
on each side of there, Micah, that are awesome builders. If you need something done,
we want everybody to participate. There's finally one more thing.
All right.
Yeah. So, we'll get a Genesis plot, and maybe we see if we can find somebody that wants to.
Well, I'll actually
donate some of my time.
I'll actually, for the cause, I'll donate a plot.
Oh shoot!
To Genesis.
Oh wow! Thank you.
Go listen to that.
Thank you.
And I'll donate about 5 hours of my time building.
Yeah.
Dude, thank you.
Definitely do that.
And then we'll put your NFTs on the wall.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely. You can make it stop. That's a Minecraft setup. So that might actually interest some of your folks that like reptilians. They might have a new way to kind of experience Minecraft. and go see a way to kind of connect it, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I believe punch signs are coming in, and you could use a punch sign for like donating.
Yeah,
cool.
Just like it to the cause or whatever, you know what I mean? You can do all kinds of stuff in Minecraft or an uplift. So I mean, it's a great place for awareness.
Now, the reptilium that you're using on Alcor now, is that going to have like a direct exchange to Wax, or are you going to have to turn into some liquidity pools? What do you got planned with the reptilium stuff?
Yeah, so we currently have, we've been building up the pools in the last 2 months. There's currently 14,800 wax in there and 9.1 million reptilium held in liquidity at the moment.
Nice.
And yeah, we're just trying to basically every week we've been adding 1,000 wax and whatever the difference is in reptilium from the things that we've sold in reptilium. So that's basically just going directly back into the liquidity pool to enable lower slippage and all that fun stuff.
Sure.
That's
great.
And yeah, our main pool is wax reptilium, and that is also currently being rewarded under the Kate LP rewards as well. So if you hold wax reptilium and you're registered on the Kate website, you'll get reptilium dropped to you every 6 hours. The last time we did the calculations,
really?
Yep.
I did not know that.
Oh my god!
wait, slow down.
This is too much. I'm gonna have to watch this video twice.
I know. Totally. So wait a second. If I go by reptilium and then I go over to your website, I can be making reptilium. How much per hour? You think? What was that?
So the last time I did the calculation. The rate was about 600%.
Okay.
So it's quite a bit right now, and the reason why we haven't changed it is because we want to incentivize the people that are still, loyally holding that LP until we can grow it to a big enough point where we can actually reduce that rate. But as of right now, that's something that we are very much like, hey, let's incentivize this a bit more, get more people to add to it, and
I have to head over to Alcor after I talk to you guys. Actually, start doing some stuff. Wow, that's really cool. That's really.
So there's one more thing though.
Oh no!
Dun dun dun.
This is the big one here.
Final one.
This is the bomb here. So I went to the Bitcoin conference in Miami in May. And it was supposed to be me and my wife, but something happened to the dog, and she had to stay home with the dog. I went to the Bitcoin conference, and I had a great time. I really enjoyed it. On the way back, I had my empty seat, first class, and I couldn't resell it, but they did. So some guy sits right next to me on the way back and starts asking me, where have you been? Then asks me a billion questions about cryptocurrencies and projects I'm working on. Well, little did I know that he was a senior partner with Ernst & Young, the $40 billion company out there.
Just a small company.
Yeah. Just a small, tiny little Ernst & Young. So we had a great conversation. He wore me out. Like, question. About 3 weeks ago, my phone rings, and it's this guy. And he said, I put him on speaker. He says, Mike, you're a really interesting guy. I really enjoyed talking to you. You had some good ideas on taking NFTs into the real world, from the real world to the physical world. Will you be a presenter at a conference we're putting on in November? This is the senior, what it's called, strategic conference that they have. It's a once-a-year deal. 2,000 CEOs from all around the world will be in Palm Springs. We'll fly you and your wife out first class. We want you to participate. I said, well, I'll do it, but I got to have Micah there with me because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And then I also got my project manager for the website. He's coming out. So this will be 5 of us flying out November the 8th to Palm Springs. And we are going to be talking about wax and reptilium and everything that we're doing. And I think at the end of that effort, it's going to change everything for everybody related to this. So I wanted to share that with you. Take any advice, because I don't, it's a little scary because right now everything has been sort of a small project, and hardly anybody's heard about Wax, but I think after what we talk about at that conference, it's going to be pretty common.
Let's hope, man. Let's hope it keeps growing, man. I mean, I see everything starting to kind of bring in the real world stuff. You know, like I was just talking on the last show, because this last week, FTX was giving away basketball tickets at I can't remember what the basketball team was, some big NBA thing. And there was a QR code that you can scan, you get an FTX NFT. So they're, you know, you're talking, you know, what, 50,000 to 100,000 people in those arenas are starting to get these things. And now they're going to be doing Super Bowl commercials and everything else. So I see all this slowly in the next year or two really kind of becoming way more mainstream than we're even expecting. And I think it's going to hit pretty fast. You know, like even you guys creating these kind of utilities. I mean, it gives chances for small businesses, gives chances for small industries, countries that aren't doing well, like El Salvador, who now just took on Bitcoin, who I guarantee will turn into a vacation destination for people that hold Bitcoin, you know. So
I'm going.
Yeah, exactly. You know, so I think things are changing on quite big terms, and in the real world stuff, I think, is really connecting with people. I know Wax is going big on that, and you got Facebook going meta now. Everything's going to be kind of doing that. So I really see a lot of this kind of going the direction you guys are actually going right now, which is, you know, just building up different revenue streams for these smaller companies, you know, because, you know, I've worked for corporations, I've ran my own business for a while, and it's just, you know, when you're doing it by yourself and it's a mom and pop, especially in this NFT world, I think anybody that's making NFTs can relate to that, where you're a mom and pop shop, so you're trying to do a company's worth of stuff with 1-2 people, 10 people at most, you know, and everyone's busting their butt and they're trying to get stuff done correctly. And honestly, I've seen more innovation with small teams than I've ever seen in big corporations, with all the bureaucracy and all the other stuff you have to go through, you know, to get something moving. And you guys are getting something moving quickly, and it looks like it could really aid those people that are kind of taking care of these reptiles and giving them new directions, new way to go. And it sounds great, man. I really love what you guys are kind of.
And you got Micah on your team.
Exactly.
That's all you need. Yeah. Anything that he does turns to gold. So
exactly. Yeah.
He's
these
awesome.
These cake guys, they know what they're doing, man. You guys know what's happening. And I like that you guys are connecting all these tokenomics and getting all these smaller, you know, collections on there. And, you know, between you guys and Blue Dak and, you know, and seeing Alcor and all this other stuff happening, it's just really exciting time.
Are you going to be on Blue Dak? Or are you?
We are hoping to be on Blue Dak. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yes.
Nice.
Yeah. We're trying to get. So one of the other things that I like to do is I want to get as many different reward systems as possible connected to the same project. So we want to be on Blue Dak. We have the Kate LP rewards. Kate NFT staking is going to be coming out relatively soon, probably in the next couple weeks.
Nice.
So that'll be another way for people to be able to earn another token on the side.
Right.
Just by holding it in your account. You won't have to lock it away into a staked contract or anything like that. Basically, we use the notify system and transfers to be able to determine, oh, this is still in your account and it hasn't moved, so you're still going to get the payout for this week.
Right.
And that's kind of how we're planning on moving forward with this, and just trying to get our stuff involved in as many different programs as possible, because it's just additional value add whenever you can do that. And you know, with, you know, when we're combining, you know, all of these different programs together, it really can be a shot to all these industries. Like right now we're working specifically on reptiles, but like, you know, in the future that it could be, you know, beekeepers, it could be
I was going to say there is an NFT that does beekeepers. I was going to bring that up earlier. That they help honey farms. You know,
honey farms. Yep. And so like we see like that, we see olive land, we see these kinds of like real life things match with an NFT where you earn a reward for doing that thing.
Right.
I think that that's just going to eventually be, you know, a lot of these industries will have a token that you'll be able to use on, you know, a half dozen to a dozen websites that are, you know, industry related, and you'll be able to go on there, use that token, buy the stuff you need without ever having to go back and forth to US dollars or Canadian dollars or whatever. Sure. That's like the long-term goal of this is basically to create those dual power structures. So we have cash on one side, crypto on the other, and we're not relying on that anymore. Like that's kind of the
Awesome.
the long-term goal.
But here's my challenge as I see going forward, and is governance. And I do believe that these things will make a lot of money. I think what we're doing could be $1 billion enterprise.
Oh, it's going to be.
Yeah, but in my years, I've seen what happens when people get money. They do stupid things, and so what I need help on is this concept of a DAO and governance, and how do we put a structure in place so that everybody is accountable to everybody else, and eventually, there's a voting system to where we can, the community votes people in or out. And my goal is to build it, to get it to $1 billion, and then to go away. I want to leave it with the community. That's where I want to go. So any help on that, any advice now while it's still way under the radar so that we structure this correctly so I can just leave it? And the thing I don't want people to do is just get rich and then do stupid stuff.
No, yeah, I
Well,
agree.
totally
agree with that.
That's a whole. That's a big ass sometimes.
That's a whole other program.
But I think if we can have accountability, that's what I love about the blockchain. Well, at least we could see that. Okay, you took all these tokens away. Okay, you're out. Right. Something like that. I don't know. I just.
Yeah, the DAOs I think are the way to go, with something like with what you guys are doing. DAOs tend to be okay, but at the same time, make sure you structure that DAO so that you're not losing total control, and all of a sudden you got pandemonium and 16 chefs in the kitchen driving you all nuts, because that can happen as well. So just be aware of that side of it. But I think getting more people involved that are into industry to give their opinions that actually have the right kind of knowledge to do so, I think is a great idea. So
yeah. Because that is my goal, to give it back to the industry.
Yeah. I mean, I see this even going for dogs, cats, any of the rescue kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Save the whales, save the oceans, any of this. This creates a whole different philanthropic kind of way to approach it.
Saltwater fish, they're the next guys.
Yeah, I mean, I can see a lot of a lot of nonprofits. They don't have a lot of cash. They have small budgets. They now can maybe they could hire a graphics guy, spend $100, $200, get something made, turn it into an NFT, approach their people, and then turn that into $10,000, $20,000 for themselves to put towards,
where it's all going. Where it's all going.
Yeah. Definitely see it. Well, thank you guys. Thank you for giving us such a deep insight on all this, man. I always appreciate Micah coming back on and talk to us.
Thanks, guys.
Let us know. Michael, it was great meeting you. It was great knowing all this stuff about Reptilium. So go check out Reptilium, and also
I will.
Reptiles Express. That's his main thing with reptiles. And go check out their drops. It's going to be pretty amazing. NFT.reptile. And here, I'll pop this one more time into the YouTube chat. So go check out their stuff, guys. And it was good. It's going to be great, man. It's going to be great. But I'm going to really quickly do a giveaway. Really quick.
Oh, really?
GRG. Yeah, let me send you some stuff.
JRG is in the house. What's up, JRG?
Oh, what up, JRG?
Yeah. Hey, yo, our family. What's up?
Somebody here.
Hey, buddy. How's it
going?
going?
What's up, Crypto Flash? What's happening? We got
Howdy.
joining us.
Welcome. Great people. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm so glad to be here. We are my wife is getting ready because tonight we have a Halloween party in a park around here.
Very cool.
And but I was like, oh man, I need to pop up on Nifty's broadcast today, So nice to be here, and thank you everyone, because you guys told me last week when I was here with you guys, you told me, oh, you should drop some more JRG Funko. And I dropped it yesterday, and they sold out.
That's right, they did. That's right, they did.
Yeah.
I love those Funkos you've been making, man. Those
I create that Funko, Squid Game team, you know.
I saw that with. I don't know. I saw it pop up. I was like, someone's been watching Netflix, man. Someone's been checking out the Squid Game, which is awesome.
There will be four piece of Squid Game team, and in the end, for all those people who have all 4 piece, I will drop an special NFT, and I will make a raffle of something special for one person. I need to figure better what's gonna be, but I mean, I think maybe something like an NFT with some wax attached or something like this.
Right.
But I'm just working on it yet. But next week there will be a little bit more Funko JRG around, you know.
That's great, man. That's great. Yeah, I'm loving it. So, really quick, guys, before I get going, I want to do a quick giveaway, super quick. If you go, let's see, there it is.
Hey, Senor Lupe, congrats on Chumi, Senor
That's all right.
Lupe.
We'll talk about chummies here in 2 seconds for sure.
Can you drop my my thing into the comments? Because I can't see the video on mine.
What was that? I'm sorry.
I don't see the video on mine, like our stream.
Oh, you don't? You don't see my screen right now?
No, I don't see the stream, the actual YouTube.
I can see your screen on YouTube, and I can see your screen.
Oh, really? I'm not seeing it.
Yeah,
I
can see on YouTube and on Backstage Room. You know. Yeah, you are on NFT CIRCUS YouTube page. I can see that.
Okay, sure. I'm taking a look see right now. Yeah, I see you over there. Yeah, you're on there, TC. You are. I don't know why you can't see it. That's weird. Maybe
it's weird.
Maybe refresh or something. I'm not. That is weird. I don't know why that's happening.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got it.
You figured out?
Yeah, no,
okay.
Yeah, no worries.
So, guys, if you can, really quick, go into the YouTube chat, type in hashtag WAXOWEEN, because today is WAXOWEEN, and we are giving things away. And the first thing I'm going to give away is a Drop Bear pack. We had Matt from Drop Bear, which you might also know him from his corn chips NFTs, damn tasty corn chips. He has a new one called Drop Bears, which are like angry koala bears that eat meat instead of leaves. And he gave us some packs. So this is going to be for one of these. I'm going to do the first drawing now, and let's see who wins this one. And he gave us some packs. So. Tony V. Tony V, you have won a Drop Bear pack right here. All you have to do is DM me on Twitter at Morbs15. If you could just snap a little screenshot of you talking in there, and that way I know too. And some of your wax ID, I'll send it to you after the show. All right. So, congrats to you. We'll do another giveaway here in a second, but that's the first one to go out. Also, real quick, let's see if I can hop in there. Let's see, if you guys want, you guys can go over to WAXOWEEN. I put in the, let me see, let me pop in the link here. On the YouTube channel, I'll pop in the links to go to these. This is the maze, and then there's also the Trick or Treat Alley that you can go check out, and you can go check out everyone's work. Everything has links on it, guys. Everything goes directly to them, so you can actually purchase anything you're seeing in here just by clicking on them. There, you see this like little thing that says open link, and they'll just pop open the link, and you can go purchase that item and help out these artists. This is why I made it. I did the WAXOWEEN originally as just this is my philanthropic kind of giving back to the community. There's just so many good artists, and
yeah, for sure.
I wanted them to have a cool venue that was just free. I didn't want people to have to pay to come in here. I didn't want people to have to pay to even show in here. So that's what I did. This, what we're going through is actually the Shining Maze. If you've ever watched the movie The Shining, basically it's an exact replica, and if you can find your way out, okay, there is a Vampa, and if you don't know what a Vampa is, let me go find Vampa real quick. If you find that guy right here, this dude, at the end, next to a treasure chest at the end of the maze, if you click him, you will get one of my drops that I did today. Actually, the pack, I think, sold out. Let me make sure, but I think it did. let's see. Let's find out as we're finding out. Drum roll. Yeah, it did. Okay, so the actual pack that has all the candy is gone, but over here we have our WAXOWEEN. This is Vampa's Crypto Crunk
What a nice
NFT. So I did a play on a bunch of different candy bars, and this is the Crypto Crunk bar. So these are free. So if you get to the end of the maze, you can go grab one by just tapping the Vampa. He'll give you a Crypto Crunk bar for your collection. And if you go on the secondary market, there's some other candy bars. I have a Butterfingers, and then I also have the Mary Jane Snackers instead of Snickers. So
nice. That's funny.
Go pick those up if you could. And like I said, in WAXOWEEN, it's really fun. Just go check out all the stuff. If you have a little bit of, hey, there's Empress. Hi, Empress. Hi. Giving a little tour. I was going to try to interview somebody in here. I think I have to switch the tab mode, but I'm just going to give a quick little walk around. We have over 30 artists in here, guys. I'm going to try to list them later on. I ran out of time. AWS, which I host this on, was a little bit of a pain in the butt to deal with. And so I spent days of technical service versus working on the site. So now it's in here, though, and you guys can go check it out. There's Miss Teen Cryptos were really cool. Go find the maze, and like I said, there's different little areas you can find in here, and check it out. What's back here? I think that was thing. I don't know. Go check out all the links. Anyway, you get the idea, guys. And you can talk to people in here as well. At the bottom here, guys, if you hit this place green button, you can place a camera, and you can take a selfie of yourself right here. You tap the top one for a picture, this bottom one for a video. So if I snap a picture, I take myself a selfie that pops up right there, and there it is. There's me in the space as a selfie. So
nice.
Here's an idea.
Well, here's an
If
idea.
If you have skills,
Yeah.
drop NFTs of skins for this metaverse. It will be a bomb, you know, because
that was
it
supposed to
would
happen, JRG. It was
Yeah.
supposed to happen. I got
It would be
behind the eight
incredible.
ball because there's I don't want to get into the technical aspects of it, but it became quite a task just to get people to join in to help me build it. So because of that, I couldn't do everything I wanted to this time. But next time, yes, that is in the thing. We can make custom skins.
Yeah.
And we're actually going to make them NFTs. That was the plan, but
yes.
I wasn't able to do that. And so they would be NFT skins that you can load in actually into this metaverse.
Yeah, it
Be
will
able
be
to walk
incredible,
around.
bro. Because
Yeah.
I'm suck on drowning skins, you know.
Yeah.
So because you need to put the arms in the right place, and
Right.
the head and the eyes,
Yep.
the eyes, you know. So it will be incredible. But
So-
the maze is a maze.
Yeah, it's for real. And then we have Trick or Treat Alley. This might take a second to load in. Sometimes it. Luckily, I updated the servers, which was nice. It was a little. That was hectic last night. Like, I had to switch from a smaller server up today so that people could get in and move around a little bit faster. Holy mackerel, dude! Those 15 minutes of waiting was was very stressful. So this is our Trick or Treat Alley. So if you look here, these are our sponsor booths. So basically, these were all booths in the last Waxapalooza that we did, which was the outdoor kind of circus-looking vibe. These now all turned into houses. So as we walk around, we can go check out Senior Lupe's in here with Sebastian. You can go check out. When you go in here, there's a little gallery in each of these, so you're able to come in here and move around. My streaming's kind of messing up, I think, my video thing, but when you go in here, all these are moving usually, and you'll be fine. But there's so much stream data going right now, I think I'm overloading. But it's still moving pretty fast, so it's not so bad.
That's super cool.
And so each one of these is one of our sponsors. Go into each of them, guys. Go support them. This is TC's Megastore. Let's go into TC's Megastore for a second. There you go. Okay, so TC, as we always talk, is a master builder with Mello. Mello, you're part of this as well.
Mel's the king builder.
Yeah, he is. Between these two guys, the TNT and building power is enormous. So
right, TNC.
you know, you got the builder and the destroyers here, man. So it's awesome, man. So these are some of the pieces that they do in Uplift go check out their house in here. You'll be able to take a little walk around and check out. These are the memes. These are the contest memes, right, guys?
These are Blue Deck.
Right?
It's all Blue Deck. Yeah.
So cool. Yeah, and these are some of the builds that they've done, guys. There's Mello hanging out right there. You can scan him in. This is their new gallery area.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's our portal room. Actually,
incredible.
Yeah,
dude, that's cool looking.
Yeah, we're gonna take a little walk actually in there here in a second, but I just wanted to kind of walk through the actual galleries here first. This is his gallery. Now you updated this, you said, right, TC?
Yeah, it's after our last walkthrough. I said, no, we got to change the whole thing.
Like literally right after that podcast.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because you were having such a hard time moving around. I said, nope, that's not going to work. So we went in and spent almost 2 whole days in there.
Oh, that's
3 days.
Cool.
Yeah, 3 days. Yeah.
Oh my god. So
hey guys, now I gotta go because I need to change my clothes and go to the party. But I'm glad to be here. Yeah, and happy Halloween for everyone.
You
okay,
too.
Got it,
okay.
man.
That's
Happy Halloween,
it,
bro. Stopping in.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
See
ya. Bye bye.
So so go check out all the stuff in here, guys. There's we got Digital Acid, we got Corn Chips, we got Agora, Marcus NFT, TC, Sebastian from Digital Acid has a couple of different ones. This is Orion Wax. I forget the name of the collection. It just slipped my mind. Hushwink is over here. And I want to show you this one. This is my favorite house. He was on, hey, what's up, GC Crypto? We're going to go into the Bone house. So Bone was on this last week talking, and he's an amazing animator, has worked on Adult Swim, all that kind of stuff. Go to his house. I'm going to recommend you checking this one out. It's a trip. These are all for sale. He had some special new ones that he made today. Look at that. That's so crazy. It's so good. Click this link to see his actual reel, because this is his cartoon Swams that is on Adult Swim. And you can check out all these pieces he made specifically for WAXOWEEN. So go get them. I think they're all for sale right now, guys. So definitely get on that. It's a good one to go check out. Robert Bone. And then we got Crypto Flash over there. And also when you're in here, there's Saki. So Saki came up with some cool stuff. Let's look at Saki. Saki is with a bunch of well-known Halloween characters around in the space. So go check him out as well. If you click this banner up here, guys, this is to Time Traveler on Wax. If you don't know who Time Traveler is, he is like the giveaway master on Wax. He has been helping Morbs for the very start. We made quick friends in the early times, and he's really helped promote not only my project, but a ton of other projects, including Crypto Flash and so many to name, man, just so many. But go check him out. There's a bunch of ongoing giveaways right now. This is actually for one of them right now. This is actually that pack that sold out. There is a giveaway for 5 of them, so go visit that so you can enter these. And there's a ton of other ones to enter here, guys, that he has up right now. And including one of my Soul. If you want to get into Solana, guys, we're doing a giveaway for Mint #1 on my Soul Surfers project as well. So go check that out. Let me get back over here. Of course, we got Senior Lupe. So I wanted to talk about Senior Lupe for a second. So Senior Lupe had another amazing drop with his chummies. These are his chummies. They are a PFP avatar project. Well, we lost a whole bunch of people. Went dark. I don't know what just happened. Let's see. I don't know what happened. I lost some people. I don't know. We had a rug pull right there. I don't know. All of them went deep. So we'll see if they can come back on. Let's see what happens. But anyway, we got the chummies, and these were the first edition ones. I don't have the second ones in this actual piece, but this was the promo. If you click this, it will take you to his collection, and you can see all of them have sold out. You missed out, guys. I missed out, and I was there the whole time, so it was entirely impossible to get these, but they were really cool. Go check them out. They're on the secondary market, and if you haven't noticed, Nifty Blocks has a secondary market on each collection. Click on the Nifty market and it brings them all up over here. And the floor is already pretty high. They've already jumped up to $155, I think, is the floor. So it's pretty good. These are really good pieces to get, and I love Senior Lupe, so go get Senior Lupe stuff. In fact, I think maybe I'll do another drop of Senior Lupe here, maybe in a second. Let me see. I had a Senior Lupe thing. Let's see. There. I'm going to give one of these away. So we'll do a giveaway again, guys. So if you put in, again, hashtag, where is that hashtag? I just had it. There it is. Hashtag WAXOWEEN in the YouTube chat, guys. I'm going to do another spin for one of these Chummy Series 2 promos. And let me see. We got more people. There it is. What's up, Senior Lupe? Senior Lupe is in here, man. We got to love Senior Lupe. But let's do a giveaway on one of these real quick. Let's do another draw. All right, JRG. Hey. We just got off camera, but yeah, JRG wins, so he got that one. I'll be sending that off to you, man. Just go ahead and DM me, and I'll send it off to you, man. So, all right, let's get back to the gang here. We got Micah back. I lost Michael. I don't know where Mello went. We lost Mello. Let's talk to Crypto Flash, man. Crypto Flash, I am a huge fan, man. Thank you for stopping by.
I'm running around the maze right now. I'm just
are you?
Yeah, I'm like, man, I gotta find this vamp. I gotta find him. I don't know. Anyway,
yeah.
If I go quiet, just know I'm running around the maze. You can find me.
So if you have some links, Crypto Flash, send them over to me, man. I'll pop them up on the screen.
Yeah,
I have some stuff up. I think I might have closed them when I was doing the reptile stuff.
Fine. They can find my stuff in the maze. It's around.
It's right in the middle.
It's like tattoos
right
and it dances. You know.
Right. So let's talk about your tattoo culture. So I'm assuming you have some kind of connection to the tattoo world.
Well, so that's the weird thing. Like, I mean, I grew up playing like music and stuff, and people always, you know, the kitchen tattoo artists. Like, my first tattoo was an electric toothbrush that we snapped open and put some guitar strings on. And, you know, I got some of that sketchy stuff on me.
Right.
But I have a friend who got really into it, and he works at some shops, and he's bounced around. But he introduced me to like sort of traditional tattoo art, which like has like a huge heritage. You know, it goes back. It's like it ties into like vintage advertising, where a lot of the imagery is drawn from. And I don't know. It really spoke to me. It's sort of like you boil a idea down to its most essential. Like you're just looking for like as few lines as possible. And I was tattooing some friends and you know, doing Flash on my own, and then pandemic hit, and I wasn't really interacting with people on a physical level so much. So with that going on, I was doing a lot of Flash by hand, just like pen and, you know, whatever I could, and saw the NFT thing, and it felt like a natural progression, but I thought I needed to do more with it. It's like, you know, you could do it on the paper, but the paper is the paper. So I thought animation was like a natural progression. You know, there's definitely things I cheat the system a little bit. You know, you would never go like wall to wall color on a tattoo like that, really. But it's kind of become its own thing where I've sort of set a lot of rules for myself with how I draw and how I make things these days. So you know, it's just fun stuff, and I'm just trying to make cool things that I think look cool. And I mean,
cool, man. I was a fan right when I saw it, man. I remember seeing your stuff because I started, I think maybe not that long after you probably did, because I got in right around like March, April, right at the beginning there, and I remember seeing your stuff combined. I was like, oh, that's super cool, man. You know, because I used to tattoo a little bit, kind of same kind of thing, and you know, it's like I just instantly got that Sailor Jerry vibe, you know, that I was just like, oh, look at that, that's the classics, man, right there. That's the classic Flash.
And that's the thing with like the classic stuff. It's like you have to find ways to like use the classic imagery, but like put yourself into it in any way you can. And I feel like the animation adds a whole nother level to that, where it's like,
I was going to say, like, how do you animate this? What program are you using to do your animation?
It's the same as everybody. I mean, some people do Photoshop. I'm on Procreate, which I have this old. This is like the cheapest iPad that works with the pencil. So actually, I run into like a layer issue sometimes, where like each frame is like a layer in the way they draw. So actually, like I did a collaboration with Crypto Stash a long time ago, and that one was actually so long I had to animate 3 different sections and then combine them after the fact.
Oh my god! Yeah, I've animated a little bit in Procreate, and it's a little counterintuitive when you have to like group everything in those like groups, you know, to make your frames. It gets to you a little bit. In the beginning, it took me a second to get used to. I was like,
you get used to it. I mean,
yeah, you do.
I in my day job, I edit commercials, and I'm on a computer all the time.
Sure.
So actually, I was trying to get away from the computer, and I was like, I don't want to use Photoshop. I don't want to be on like something where I'm attached to the computer. So this, I can like, you know, kick it on the couch, just be in bed. Yeah. I can't really read, so I just draw before bed.
Nice.
And you know,
nice, man.
It's been a thing. It's not anything like, you know, I was doing this before NFTs, and I'll be doing it till whenever, you know.
Exactly.
So might as well.
Yeah, I mean, I totally can relate to the whole desk thing. You know, I'm a long-term graphics guy. You know, so same thing. You know, like just being able to get onto an iPad now and just draw all the time is like
incredible.
It's night and day, man. It takes me back to like why I got into art in the first place, you know, because, you know, after just clicking mouses all day long for other people's ideas drives you nuts a little bit, you know. So you know, it's nice to get home and just kind of get your own stuff out on this digital paper, and Procreate's so easy to get good results, you know, you know, I just love that program.
It's very simple. It gets out of the way. Like 2 minutes. I don't want a bunch of menus and stuff. Like, like I'm not doing anything fancy. It's lines and it's color, you know, it's just like whatever. There's no tools, nothing like that. It's just whatever you can think of, you can make it happen.
100%.
It's just a bunch of hard work. Oh yeah, there's a little sensitive content there.
Yeah. Hopefully the YouTube doesn't get me on that one, but it's
you can blame.
No, that's awesome. You're gonna blame Stochi on that one?
yeah, that was their doing. Don't want to throw him under the bus, but you know, the Halloween stuff was super fun.
I'm so glad you came up with it. Yeah, it was.
Well,
so cool,
that was cool because it's like I've been doing a lot of the sort of more traditional stuff, but Halloween kind of opened it up where like you get to branch out a little bit more, and you know, it's kind of I'm entering this weird world where it's like halfway between cartoon and tattoo.
Right.
So you know, I would love to like.
I was going to say, you know, you should turn this into an animated series. Put a little like voiceover to it, a little music.
People have talked to me about
it, dude.
I don't know where to go with it. I would love to do something like that, but it's it's just me. Like these take a long time to make.
Yeah, I feel you, dude.
It's like maybe in a year, you know, if I start working now.
Which in like crypto terms is like forever.
Yeah, it's like that's the thing. Like the coolest part about this is that it's made me like productive. Like the community has like lit a fire under my ass, and it's like I make 5 of these a month every month. Like I did take a month off in the summer because I was busy doing some other stuff, but generally speaking, it's like 5 a month. I'm gonna hit that deadline. I'm gonna stay up all night and make sure that I get 5 done a month, which has been it's a labor of love. Like I really enjoy doing it, but it's a lot of work. Like you know. This is not my day job.
Yeah, I mean, I was talking to the Prankster, who's another animator guy, and you know, we were talking about like it's so weird in this community that it's like, you know, the expectation for collections is like release every week, you know, and you're like, you know, to produce that much, you know, plus live your regular day job life and all that other stuff, it's quite hard to do that, you know, and it's
I mean, I think that standard has kind of like pushed certain trends like color variants and things like that, where I'm like, that's cool, you know, but like the whole point of this is like making new things and like sharing them, and it's like, I don't know, I just feel like everything should be unique and like different, and so I'm a big proponent of like, you know, do it, no variations, this is it, we're done, you're never getting it again, like that.
But I love that, man. That's good though. That's the way to kind of build it. I think that's also what's part of the charm of your collection, man, is that it like you come out like specifically, you know, like all your drops have been very specific, and I like that, you know. It's
yeah, you know, I thought about going more into themes. Like Halloween's the first time I've done like a themed thing.
Sure.
And I probably won't be doing that much more. Like it's fun, but like I like the freedom of it that I can just sort of like
whatever.
Half the time I draw something, I'm like, nah, this is not happening, and just throw it away, you know. But like I mean, I have like I've done printmaking for years and stuff like that, and part of this is like, you know, this is generated some money that I can use towards artistic processes. And you know, I want to give stuff back to these people that have been supporting me, and so I have a lot of really cool ideas to give back to them. And like, I don't even think I should, like, it's just like gratis, you know. It's like, I'm not gonna charge people anything. I'm just gonna, if you supported me doing this, I'm gonna make sure that you have some cool shit to like enjoy from me.
Yeah, so, I love that, man. I love that kind of gratitude giving back as well for collections. You know, that's sometimes missing in a lot of newer collections, man. A lot of newer collections don't catch that part where it's like, you know, you got to kind of give back, you know, the community and bring them in, you know.
This is not a money thing, you know. It's not about that. It's about, like, I've been doing stuff like this my whole life, and I've never had an opportunity to share it. And so I feel like that's the vibe of the whole NFT community, is like, it's these people that have been sort of hiding in the background, making all these cool things that like maybe other people are taking credit for in your day job or you know, but like, you're finally getting a chance to say like, here's a cool thing I made, what do you think of it? And like, people are totally like, yes, you do you, like, we're about it. And that's kind of the awesome thing that you get just by doing this.
Yeah, I love, that's one of the things I love about the community, definitely, is just the fact that the artists finally have a chance to kind of express themselves. Because, you know, I know a lot of other artists like myself went to art school and did the whole thing and worked for other people. And it's like, you know, when you first get into art, your idea in your head is all like, oh, I'm going to be a painter, I'm going to do all this stuff and make $1 million. And that would, you know, the chances of that happening are pretty slim. So it's like, it's a pretty harsh reality. And then when you get out into the industry, when you're working for companies and you start to realize that, you know, you think that your idea is going to make it to the cut, and it's like, no, you're pretty much just making other people's stuff, you know, for them, pretty much. Know? And it's nice, you know, that's what it was for me too, was like, you know, me even just starting to draw a collection in my head was like, man, I haven't done that in years. You know, I haven't just worked for myself for my own pure enjoyment for years, you know? And so I see a lot of people kind of like, I don't know, blossoming. And that's the only thing I can say, you know, in this industry, you know, that are old artists that have worked for other people now that can, you know, go like, hey, I'm going to make what the hell I want, like it, don't like it. And then you find your community that backs you up, and it's awesome.
And it's true for anything. It's not just like, it's not just drawing. It's not just painting. It's like, you know, you're seeing the music pop up. You're seeing the games pop up. You're seeing like, there's loads of opportunities that are untapped in this area. Like, we haven't even seen like clothing designers get that into it, or like, you know, there's a lot of potential here that, like, you know, just waiting for people to jump on it.
Yeah, and you come from the music side too, you were saying, you know, and it's like,
I did a lot of, like, I was in a punk band growing up, and, you know, my friends are still doing that, but that was always like sort of a focal point for creative energy. It's like, you're making shirts and you're making flyers and you're making album art, and I haven't had that for a while, so this has been a cool place to sort of like focus my energy.
I come from the same kind of background, man. You know, I was in a band for years, and, you know, the DIY, you know, mentality definitely fits very well in the NFT space, you know, so I get that. And it's nice too, you know, seeing some, you know, like even JRG, who was in here for just a second ago, you know, he's been a rapper for a while down in Brazil. He's gained a whole new community that follow him now and have given him a whole new avenue of revenue that would have never existed before at all. I mean, it would just wouldn't have, because you would have to go the traditional route of playing a gig, booking a gig, getting there, making sure that the gig goes well, hopefully pick up a couple fans that buy your stuff. It's like,
I mean, that is a blessing and a curse in its own way, because like you have like the crypto community and you have the like music or art or whatever community, and where do they merge and where don't they merge, and like finding a way to get one community to join the other and the other to join the other. Like, I know some real heavy hitter artists who have tried their hand at NFTs and are like, I don't, like, nothing's working.
Yeah, if
and
you
I'm
want
like,
to speak on that, go to a Facebook group. Go to any NFT Facebook group, and you will just see post after post after post of like guys that's like, I'm a 30-year painter. I've been in high-end galleries. I cannot sell an NFT for my life, you know. And the first question that comes right after that is, how many Twitter followers do you have? And it's like, that's exactly the problem with the NFT crowd for artists, traditional guys coming in that have a name. If you don't have a community already built, like an email list, something, it's going to be a hard transition, man. Hard transition, and I think it affects them ego-wise really quick too.
It does, but like that day is coming where those people that are not the crypto natives are part of this. Like, I mean, you're seeing stuff every day. It's getting bigger and bigger and easier to get on board, and more people are talking about it. I mean, you know, Zuck's in the metaverse. Like,
oh my God, you know, that's going to open up a whole nother thing. You know, like you know, as much as we all hate Zuckerberg, I'm not going to say I hate him, but let's say he has a lot of dislike in the world. The dude is innovative, and I don't know what the hell he has up his sleeve.
He's a visionary.
You know, and something's coming from him that will be the connector, I think, to a lot of these metaverses. Because
I'm just saying, it's on people's minds. It's in the public, and more people are talking about it every day. And while it's a small community now, it's growing all the time.
It is.
And, you know, it's cool.
I actually think it's a good thing.
Yeah, me too.
Because everybody hates it. I think it's a good thing.
I think it is too. You know, because you need that big brand to kind of come in to kind of corral those people into it. And he's already talking about adding in NFTs and all that kind of stuff into that metaverse. So it's like, this is going to just get, I think, a little wild here. You know, the next couple of years, you know, I think it's going to happen. Like
it's going to be insane.
Yeah.
Have you seen the preview of his VR stuff?
No,
I saw a little clip. I was like, oh my God, this is awesome.
Do you have a link? Let's play it.
No, I don't. I don't. I just seen it was just a little click. Yeah.
But even like
absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Even with that stuff, it's like, you know, whatever they're doing, cool. But like the NFTs are sort of the bridge between like maybe somebody else is doing something else. And while you can go over there and use your NFTs, you can also leave and go someplace else. And that stuff might not come with you, but your NFTs do. And they're going to be the constant.
Right.
I feel like what Facebook's doing is what Engine was trying to do, and they're actually going to do it probably, and because they have basically unlimited money. And I think the cool thing that will happen is people will see what they're doing and go, "Oh, that's cool, but I don't want to support Facebook or Meta or whatever they're calling themselves." And so they'll come to Wax, they'll go to Ethereum, they'll go to Polygon, and and I'm hoping at some point there'll be like actual integration between everything. So yeah, you may actually still like exist in the metaverse on the Facebook side of things, but all of the stuff that you've bought, all of your collectibles, all that stuff will be able to be from people like Crypto Flash, from, you know, you guys and everybody. And I think that's what's cool.
Yeah, this is where Wax is really going to start blossoming, because it's like, you know, you're not going to pay $250 to do something every time you got to do something. Like the like proof of stake is like it just makes sense. So like, you know, as things get more mainstream, you're gonna see the sort of like more I don't know, like
the influx of people.
Yeah, but to these like more easy to use, more cost effective chains. And it's like, you know, I actually think I'm a big, like, I've been keeping on my eye on the Wax Ethereum bridge for forever. I've got huge hopes for that. And like,
it's happening.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't doubt that it is. It's just like, when is it happening? I've been following it. I'm like, come on. I know we can do
it's coming really soon.
Yeah, the roadmate says it should probably, I'm thinking at the beginning of the year, they'll probably have that up and running.
When you start seeing these NFTs from Ethereum on Wax and vice versa, that's going to shake up everything. Like, that's crazy.
What's the problem too right now too. I pop into those Twitter spaces all the time to listen to, you know, how all these collectors think. And you know, like the ETH guys, you know, the elite ETH guys, you know, they like those gas fees. They want that barrier there. They don't want people to come in and bid on the stuff that they're bidding on, and they don't want to see the prices go down. So it's a weird vibe when you kind of hear that. When you're thinking from like an artist perspective, you're like, man, but I don't want to have to spend, you know, $100 to mint something that, you know, I can only really sell out for a couple $100 max before someone would buy it, because no one's going to be able to flip it, you know, and then you have to create all this other back end for them to give a reason to flip it. And it's like, it's a lot, man. And I just, they're all afraid of even just like OpenSea going like, oh, there is no more gas fees. They're afraid of that alone. They're like, oh, there's going to be all this crap.
Really?
My God, they're petrified of it. They're like, oh yeah, there's going to be a minutia of crap. And that's kind of how they look at Wax, you know, like when you start talking to Wax about them, you're like, you know, guys, you know, we're definitely the second largest NFT chain by far. You know, like it's like the tech is there and the sales are there.
I thought we were the first.
Maybe we are. Maybe
we're number one by users, but they're number one by volume.
By volume, yeah, right.
Yeah.
And the thing is, Wax is, it's going to be the most mainstream one because you got big brands already here. It's not like they're trying to recruit them. I mean, those
more coming.
They're coming to Wax. I mean, they know that it's the easiest way to get stuff out to people. There's utility there. They can build packs. They can do blends. They can do all these extra things that are you just can't do that on ETH. You just can't. So,
I mean, I think about like just even more commodified. Like, think about toys. Like when I was a kid, like toy commercials were everywhere. Like you got them on Saturday morning cartoons. It was all about toys. And then now I look at kids and all they care about is like just like downloads. It's all for like skins and it's this and that, and it's all iPad based or like on a tablet. And the next step beyond that is just make it a token. It's the same stuff. There's something special about it. It does feel special. Like owning this thing feels like the same as owning these things that you collect, where like the action figures of my youth or like any of that stuff. I'm like, I have a emotional attachment to these things, which is weird and stupid, and I don't know why I have it, but I do, and it's I don't know.
I want to throw something in here. So I was making a video earlier today, and I went to mint NFT on OpenSea, and it was for the video, and it was like I ended up not doing the listing part because it was like, oh, it's going to cost you $384 to not to mint the NFT, just to list the NFT. It was like $380. Yeah. The gas fees were like insane this morning, and I was like, oh. Okay, I guess I'm not doing that now. And I was like, well, I guess that's going to stick in my wallet until ETH 2.0 comes out.
Yeah, exactly. That proof of work has just got to go. It's just so outdated, we're stuck in that. I just can't believe it's still stuck there. Like how many years have they been promising the ETH 2 and it's just not here yet. And it's just like, man, it would just change things. So it makes it so much easier, to handle things, But
yeah, and the other part of that is like it's like 0.18 ETH doesn't sound like that much until you go, oh, now ETH is at $5,000 or something like that.
Exactly,
and you're like, oh no.
Exactly.
And so it's like it's just that scaling, right? Like when the price of the token goes up like that much, I think it went up like 40% in the last 6 weeks or something like that. That's going to basically lead to a 40% increase in your gas costs.
Exactly.
And all of a sudden your margin's gone. Whereas on Wax, you don't really have to worry about that. Like, yeah, of course, Wax is going up in value as well. It's like 44 cents, I think, today.
Yeah, it went up today, man. I was loving seeing that. I was like, oh my God, yes. I was like,
that's what happened, isn't it?
Yeah, it was almost as good as that one day. Remember when it jumped from like 12 cents to almost like what, 50, it hit 55?
53, 55.
55, something like that. And man, I had a good day that day. I was cracking open beers. I was like, oh, it's here. The second, it's coming. It's happening. But then it reset, which I knew it would. But it was nice for the moment, to see it.
I mean, my prediction is still that Wax hits $1 by the end of the year.
Yeah,
like I think we're still way undervalued, even though I think having a lower value, like a lower price token, is generally a good thing.
Yeah.
So I think that because then you don't really have those scaling issues as much, right?
Right.
Even on EOS, right? Like, yeah, you still have to pay, some of your fees and whatever, but like, it's a $6 token. It's not a $6,000 token.
Exactly. It's a big difference. Yeah, it's amazing, man. And I've been liking the other, the stuff that's coming out too. I mean, I've been liking Solana. I like Polygon. I like what they're doing, and it's even weird even hearing that too. I hear in the spaces all the time, like the other day someone was asking like, oh, hey, I want to give away free Polygon, NFTs to my ETH purchasers, that as like some kind of utility. And I could not believe how many people, like, the response was just like so negative. It was just like, oh, I'll never use it, screw Polygon, like it's not good enough. I was like, what the hell?
It's the same thing.
It's the same freaking thing. It's like, what the hell's going on with you guys? Yeah, it's really bizarre, man. So hopefully that changes, but we'll see what happens. I think all that's going to go away here as soon as ETH2 hits. It'll change, and then if the Wax bridge, like you said, Crypto Flash, like when that's what I'm waiting for too. That's what I'm trying to start to diversify my NFTs, so that way there's stuff everywhere, so people can start trading around in different markets, start getting used for that.
I mean, yeah, the future is cross-chain. Like, and I don't think it's just Wax to ETH. I think it's just like NFTs or NFTs. You know, like it is what it is, and if you get it, you own it. You know, and it can be anywhere and do anything. It's just we're in the early days.
Yeah, and then Adobe. Go ahead, Micah.
Are you guys familiar with the Cosmos IBC hub?
No.
How that's been working? So they've basically brought on I think about 16 different chains so far.
Oh wow.
And they're all interoperable. Oh. And the system that Liquid Apps made for this ETH to Wax bridge also connects to Cosmos. And so what that will eventually enable is like NFTs on basically every chain going back and forth. And so I think I'm really high on Cosmos just based on how they've been like kind of not consolidating, but just kind of like bringing connecting everything. And I think that's one of those that have been one of those things that have just been really cool to see as it's been taken off. Like I think I bought in on Cosmos at like $3 and it's at like 50 now. Ooh. And so it's like, you know, we're seeing that go up. And then their main hub called Osmosis, I believe it's called. Okay. That token when I bought in, it was like 23 cents. It's like $6 now. So like it's I think it's gonna have a really good chance of being like that connector hub. Yeah. And Wax, Ethereum, Polygon, Solana, all these things will be able to connect into that, and you'll just be able to move back and forth with zero fees basically through this IBC bridge. Which
and even Adobe, they announced this week as well that the products are going to actually be able to have metadata on them now for NFTs. So that way, when you're producing stuff in your Adobe products, it'll actually be locked to you on the blockchain as well. So
that's cool.
It's that's where I think the cross chaining is coming in, because it's like it won't even matter because you're actually right during creation, kind of blockchaining it. You know. So.
Yeah, that's really like the next level of this is like that integrity part where it's like you know there's still the meme of like I can just copy the PNG, right? You know, right? So it's like, but when you can no longer do that and you can actually go back and say no, you know, Crypto Flash was the one that created this NFT. He is the one that did this. Yep. Regardless of what chain it's on now, he was still the original creator, and we'll be able to track that through Adobe metadata or something along those lines. Exactly. And that'll be really cool.
Yeah. And David Burns in the YouTube chat just said, that's why I've been moving my stock investments into Wax, because I wouldn't doubt $2 by the end of the year. You might not be wrong there, David. You might not be wrong, because it's moving really fast right now. It pumped up a good 12 cents, 13 cents over the last couple of days. So it's moving the right direction.
20% or so.
Yeah, something pretty big, man. Pretty big. And so, Crypto Flash, let me get back to you too, man. What drops do you have coming up? I forgot to ask you that, man.
I just finished up Halloween, so I'm chilling for a month. Like I got a bit of work to do. I got like one done for the next batch, but cool. I do monthly drops, 5 NFTs, and I usually, you know, I can't crank them out like crazy, so I like to stretch out the drops as long as I can. Sure. And so I do usually like Monday through Friday, I'll release one a day. I do require like there are a lot of bots. We all like know that's a thing, and like the drops go like that. So I tried a bunch of stuff and have sort of honed in on this like whitelisting process.
How's that work for you? How do you like that? Are you doing it through Nifty Blocks? Is that what you're using?
So no, I've tried their proof of ownership thing. Right. I did that on one of my collabs, and it just still disappeared like that, and like I was still seeing like loads of them just show up on the market. Yeah. And so I'd like to sort of manually take control a little bit. Yeah. I do a Google form. You fill it out, and part of it is like I require you to own one of my NFTs. It's like just own one. It's like a membership token. Sure. I don't like. I always charge 19 wax per NFT, which I think is a pretty reasonable price.
Amazing.
I used to do 6 wax, but because of all the people grabbing them, it was actually my community was like, you gotta raise it a scotch, just enough to like keep them away. So now it's like, if you own one and you put your wallet, I just ask like, what's your wallet? Right. I have like tiers of membership where it's like, if you own one, you can get in on the basic drop. If you own like every one from a set, you get like a slightly higher tier where it's easier to get them, and only people that own like a full set can get at it. Nice. And then I just recently introduced a thing where I have sort of like a mission. I don't know. It's just like a way of saying like, if you own everything, which I have a few people that just like grab literally everything, and I'm like, this was not intended to be like this, but like, some people are really into it and are collecting everything. Yeah. And so for them, I wanted to have something where I rewarded them in some way. So I'm like, but I also wanted to make it a little more accessible. So I pick a random theme every month. Like for Halloween, I was like, you own every design that has a skull in it, you get this special one where you're guaranteed to get the drop. Like it's a 1-to-1, and the drops usually disappear in about like 5 minutes or less. So like if after 5 minutes the level 3 people haven't shown up, I bump somebody from like a lower level up, and so that they can snag it.
Nice.
Because like there's usually people hanging out in the Discord and stuff that are like, hey, like I missed out. And I always keep one for myself because I have a weird attachment to my stuff. And
I do the same thing, man. I do the same thing. If someone got mad at me the other day, they were like, hey man, there's one missing. I'm like, dude, that's for me, man. Like,
yeah,
I keep one.
Well, it's just so that I can like keep tabs on my collection and like pull up. Like I'm on Token Head, so like I pull up Token Head all the time, and people are like, what do you do? Like I'm like, oh, you can look at them all right here. But yeah, I keep one other one that I do for like giveaways and stuff, and occasionally something crazy happens on the drop where somebody gets screwed, and I'll be like, listen, I got you, and I'll help them out. And I'm not trying to like scam people or anything. It's just like here's some stuff, and like if you're down to support, you're down to support.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
But the whitelist program has been like very successful. It's a double-edged sword. Like, if people just disappeared and like the stuff was just sitting there, it would be a problem. But there's enough people where I was like, fuck it, let's give it a shot. Let's like, see if we have enough people to like sustain this where I'm like dropping a wall down saying like nobody else can get in. You gotta like be a collector. So, and it's worked out.
Have you tried using Bounty Block to like aggregate your list so you don't have to go through the Google form process?
A special drop. I did like I've done free giveaways where I send stuff out to people that own certain stuff, and so I used Bounty Block to check who owns a full collection, and then I was able to airdrop from a list generated from that.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's all these tools, and that's like half the fun of it. It's like every other week I'm like finding a new app or tool or this or that, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. Like I could do this with that, and like what possibilities does it open up?
Yeah, that's
so
cool,
man. That's super cool. Yeah, so Bounty Blocks also, that's another company that's doing some amazing things. If you are a collection out there that is whitelisted, I think you have to be whitelisted.
Yeah.
You can do airdrops using bountyblocks.io. They're great. I've been wanting to get them on the show as well to talk about what they've been doing because I've been using them for airdrops. And speaking of which, crypto holders out there, I know I haven't sent you out your 2 this month. They're coming this week, so you have some airdrops coming your way. But they have some amazing tools to actually, spider out and find out who has everything, and be able to send them out. And it works like a charm, man. I never had really that many issues with it. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool thing to use.
Yeah, it's a really cool system. I love how they've set that all up, and it's a lot of tools that are, I think, almost required if you're a collector, if you're a collection and you're taking it seriously, because like you want to be able to have that data to be tracked, and you don't want to have to do that all manually. And so it's nice having a way to use that and without having to write like your own JavaScript and stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure. And it even plugs in with Twitter comments now, doesn't it? I think it even does the social media kind of data polls. So
yeah,
it's really cool, so that way it makes things a little bit easier for doing giveaways and all that kind of stuff online. And NFTs at giveaways are a good way to build your collection, guys. So if you haven't been doing that, do a couple giveaways. It'll help you guys out, so. Also, the Discord is down below. That is for Crypto Flash's Discord. So
see it.
Yeah,
we hang. It gets a little quiet in between the month, it goes in waves. But
like Discord versus Telegram. What are you guys' feelings on this? So like I love Telegram, but then I see the benefits of Discord, but then Discord seems so overwhelming. What do you guys think about those two?
I prefer Discord. but I also like Telegram. I mean,
yeah,
it's a pain. It's a pain to have both.
it is.
Yeah,
you got to pick one.
Especially when you have hundreds and hundreds of. It's just too hard.
Yeah.
It is.
There is a thing as a collection owner. If you promote on Telegram, there's only one channel, so everybody's seeing it. So like, there's the advantage of like promoting on Telegram. If you're doing that, it's like it's not like you're off in this like channel where nobody's looking, and it's like
until you end up building up. Like I think Kate has I think we have 6 Telegram channels now because it's like we just need to like actually just transition to Discord, but it's just so much effort to move everything over there and moving all these people.
The only problem with Discord is you have a limited how much data you can, upload
that's the other
to it. Telegram, it's like whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that's the other. Yeah, that's the other one.
Yeah. The other thing is too with Telegram, at least in my room, I get some meme worms going on. So sometimes you'll post something you really want people to see, and then all of a sudden you have like 100 responses of memes and stuff. And I don't think anyone's ever going to see what I actually posted.
It's the single channel thing. It's a blessing and a curse.
Totally is, man. Totally is.
Telegram
Micah's got to build a tool that integrates both of them into one feed.
I wish.
That'd be sick if you could have like a Telegram channel in your Discord.
That would be cool.
You can have a Discord channel in your Telegram as of right now. So I assume you can go the other way around, but
there you go.
Actually tried it.
I'll pay for that membership, Micah, if you make it.
Okay.
Hey, Micah, is it okay if I give one of these reptilian food packs away? Is that okay?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, that's what I sent them for.
Right,
and I have another big giveaway that can I announce that real quick?
Oh yeah, please.
Another big what?
So because it's Halloween and because it's WAXOWEEN, we decided that we were going to join up with Blux from CXC Music, and we're doing an airdrop of 400,000 Blux along with 66,666 Kate.
Nice.
That'll happen tomorrow, and all you need to do is be registered, and you'll get an equal split of those two.
Do you have a link to that, Micah?
Yes, I'll grab it right now. Yep.
I'll definitely pop that up. And so I'm going to do a giveaway for a reptilian pack, which we were just talking about earlier today. Help out the reptiles with some crickets and mice and feed them, make them feel good. So this is what this is going to be for. So guys, if you are in the YouTube chat, type in hashtag WAXOWEEN in the YouTube chat and you'll be automatically entered, and I will spin this here right now. For the people that already have entered, you'll have to get on the next giveaway.
Good luck, everybody. Hey,
David Burns. David Burns, you have won a reptilian food pack. So please, if you could, DM me on Twitter at Moors15 with your Wax ID. Take a little screenshot so that way I know it's you, and I'll send it on over to your Wax wallet so you can enjoy a reptilian food pack and get in with the Reptilium crew and build with them. So awesome, man, awesome. So also let me see what else is going on here. Where was I? Crypto Flash. You know what? Let's take a. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, so I know, one more time. So if you're in the WAXOWEEN maze, if you get to the end of the maze, guys, if you make it to the final end, click the Vampa and you'll get a Crypto Crunk NFT. And wow, a lot of people already got them. I think the bots got me a little bit today already. So I got 1,100 gone already, so I'm assuming a lot of those were bots. But so it'd be great. I'll wake up to a nice slammed floor for my collection tomorrow. Awesome. Cool. It's going to be great. But anyway, go pick one of those up, guys. And you can also get that actually just if you go to my drop page on Nifty Blocks if you want to circumvent the maze and cheat. So it's okay. I'm okay with you guys cheating. It's okay.
Oh, right.
It's okay.
Just let them know. Just let them know how to do it.
Just go get it. You know, if you want to do the maze, it's more fun, but I get it. Some people just want the takeaway. Just please don't list them for like 2 cents, like immediately after, please. That's the only thing I ask. But anyway, so let's go into Minecraft. You guys want to go into Minecraft? Is that okay, TC?
Yeah, Mello will
Mello,
walk
can
you through.
Yeah, do you want to walk me through, or you want to share your screen, Mello? Can you share your screen? Because maybe you might be able to do it quicker.
I'm not. I'm on two different computers right now. I'm talking to you on one, playing on another.
Okay, so I will bring up mine. So we are joining the world. I think this is, yeah, I'm Genesis. Yesterday I was walking around for a good minute before I realized I was in the wrong server. Anyway, we are in Sebastian. I thought he would pop in by now, but maybe he'll pop in when he starts seeing this. So Sebastian has his own gallery here.
It's an amazing gallery. He did such a great job.
He did, man. And he brought in the apes. So if you guys don't know who the Bored Ape Yacht Club is by now, and you're in the NFT world, please do your research. They created this whole PFP movement, and there's a big collection of them in here, along with chummies, and I believe there's somebody else in here we walked through yesterday. Oh yeah, and Fame Ladies. So there's a lot of cool stuff, and also the Wampa Stampa Garden Bros are over here as well. I can't remember how I got in here.
Yeah, I can't remember. There was some kind of staircase that you had to go through.
Yeah, how did I do that?
Maybe to the left there. Is that it?
Oh, maybe.
No, that's going down.
Yeah, that's going down.
You have to go up.
Yeah, I don't want to go there.
You probably have to go way to the other end, maybe.
Let's see.
I see where you.
Yeah.
Oh, was that it?
Yeah. You go up there. If you go back into the portal room, if you can remember where that is, I can't.
Oh, there's.
Is that Mello? Is that you, Mello?
Yeah,
okay, just follow Mello. He'll walk you.
All right. Mello's the guide. I love having Mello on the show because he's able to guide me through this, and he can laugh at me the whole time because I suck at Minecraft. So
all right,
it's perfect. Okay, so where did you just go,
Mello? I'm just right above you, floating in the air.
Gotcha. Let's go flying. Oh. My space bar on this freaking keyboard sucks bonkers. Okay, so where are you now?
You turn.
There you are. Okay.
There you go.
Cool. Sorry, my shaders are dark here.
Sorry, I won't hold it against you.
Okay.
Well, you just go in there. Boop.
There we go. Portal time. Boop. That's my favorite thing to do.
And then go into that one?
Dude, I swear to God, this is so crazy that you could do this.
Yeah, oh yeah. But what's crazy is how, like, if you
hit
it
at that one.
Jeez.
And
how do you know where you're going? Dude, this is like Inception and stuff, dude. Like, you're like a wizard at this point, you know? Like, you'll be able to portal to any place in Minecraft. It's awesome, man.
Yeah, so this is our portal room. We're going to have about 45 portals in here eventually.
Wow. Look at that.
Or more.
How many do you currently have in here right now, TC?
3. We got 2 more on the way.
Oh, wow. That's a cool shot right there. That staircase is awesome, man.
Yeah, we did this right after we got off the show with you.
He was just like,
great,
dude,
man.
we need a wow factor. And then we spent 3 days on that wow factor.
Oh, my God.
And just,
hold on 1 second.
You know, like a day, just half a day actually just destroying everything. Extending the roof by like 20 blocks, and it's crazy was like this whole idea came on the design of the columns. Like I just did that.
I love I was just going to say the columns look amazing, man. This whole
like
this entrance right here is so nice.
I like those like bootleg crucifix chandeliers. It's very gothic.
Yeah.
Because I was going for 18th century Victorian because I was watching a movie while doing this, and I was like, I really don't see too much of it.
Wow.
So,
what movie? What's the movie?
Interview with the Vampire with Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt.
Oh, nice. Oh, let me add. Sebastian just walked in. Let me add him to the stream too, man. Hey, Seb, how's it going, brother?
Hey, bro, look at you.
What's going on, man? I'm sorry, I'm tripping out a little bit. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, brother.
You too.
How's it going, brother?
Or should I say WAXOWEEN?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. Let's get up here.
And then this is the Blue Dack room.
Nice. What's going to go in here, guys?
Probably all memes.
All memes. All the memes that I've done for the Blue Dack.
Yeah.
Here, what's it called? Nick, do you have a night vision potion?
No, I don't. How do I do that.
Yeah, you do. I see
Press
it
the
in
number
toolbar.
3.
I
Press
see
number
it in
3.
the toolbar.
And then hold your click button down, your left click. Hold it.
Right click.
Yeah.
Right click it and hold it in.
Oh, right click it.
There. Hold it. What is it?
Sometimes
Disabled?
it takes a bit.
Nah, should be good by now. I think it could be the shaders.
Might be
Yeah.
the shaders. The shaders I have are.
But I see a spaceship right there in the middle there.
Yeah. That's the Blue Deck rocket. You can go in all of these except for the saw that's coming out of the wall.
Nice. Let me look around here real quick.
Shout out
Little-
Histamon who just joined.
The little rover.
So cool. And all these will be memes, you said, guys? Like all those
Yeah.
stacks right there?
Yeah.
Awesome. That's great.
And
What is
then
this
you go
one
up.
right here? Oh, you go up? Should I go
Nope.
up?
Yeah, you go up. And this is Mello's store eventually when he gets
Nice.
all
Love it.
those t-shirts or whatever.
Oh, stickers. You gotta have it all set up over here. That's awesome, man. Hey, we got sweatpants coming, man. We got Mellow sweatpants. Awesome. Jackets, t-shirts.
Nice.
Because, I got people back, back home in Philly. It's wintertime, so they want gear for wintertime,
Heck
not
yeah,
summer. So, I got to accommodate people.
That's right, man. Hoodies. You got M Blue, Yoshi, Win, Corey. Awesome.
Yeah, just a little dedicated spot in the back for them.
Nice.
So,
Where else should we go? I'm following you, Mello.
Yeah, up. I think up, right?
yeah.
Awesome. And now, is this the gallery that I've seen before?
Yeah.
I think it seems familiar. Right? Yeah.
We just,
Yeah.
we only renovated like those bottom 2 levels.
Yeah, it looks great.
And then we kind of decided to challenge ourselves, and we stepped over to survival.
Which is crazy. So how was it building in survival comparatively for you
Oh,
guys?
dude, I'm more addicted to that than I am on Genesis.
Are you serious? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really addictive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really
And then on
addictive.
top of that, we got in-game shops where
Right.
they're paying in Upliftium. So
Right. Oh, this looks great, guys. And this is the build that's dedicated to the wax community, as it says. That's so cool. Looks great in here, guys. There's so much good work in here.
And then the mega store is across, but we haven't
Yeah,
put anything in it yet.
yeah, nothing's in there yet. We got construction coming soon. Store. Put signs up everywhere. So other than that, that's it.
Awesome, man.
We got to get more artwork in here eventually when people want to, when they want to showcase their artwork, we'll put it in here.
Let me go out in the.
You gotta get a new keyboard. Do I have
Dude,
to send you a keyboard?
You might need to, man. I swear to God, like my space bar has just been hammered lately. I'm gonna take a look at the outside of it. So this is the outside of the actual building right here.
Yeah. Top gallery, yeah. Yep.
So if you guys are flying around and uplifting, you see this building right here. This is the one, and this goes all the way 10 stories total. How big?
More. I mean, that's at max height almost.
That's the $50,000 one, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, that's another thing that the
Are those
so
your
now,
offices? That's your offices up there, right?
yeah.
If I remember correctly, and we took the elevators and all that
Mhm.
kind of stuff. That's so cool.
Since the last time you were here, somebody made us $50K offer on our plot.
On this plot?
On this plot because we're linked up to like the portal loops, so
right.
And they wanted to get involved with that, and they're so I was like, nope.
Guys, that portal stuff I'm telling you is where it's at with with all this, dude. Because I'm telling you, for me to be able to hop in and just go someplace is top notch, man. Like what we just did when we first started, Mello, when you typed me through like 16 different portals, is like I could just do that all day long, just feel like a wizard, dude. Like that's just awesome, dude. You know, like you're just fucking having a good time, dude. This is awesome.
It's wild, man. Like especially when they do world portals.
Now that's coming, right, guys? You were talking about that yesterday, right, TC?
And it won't be cheap, I don't imagine.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure that's going to cost a heavy penny, man.
Yeah. It won't be cheap.
Yeah, stake that blue.
For real, man. For real. And so, who owns this rail? Do you guys know any of their neighbors over here at all?
No, we don't know these people. They came in and then they
Puff Creative is on the left there.
Puff Creative, where?
If you fly up,
when you get going up,
turn around to the right. Right. Up ahead, there's like something blue there ahead.
Yep, that's the one.
This one right here.
When are we going to be neighbors, Sebastian? When are you going to buy a plot in Euros?
Man, we're neighbors, I think, everywhere else. I suppose we could be neighbors here, too. I mean, why not? You know? Just give me a little list of addresses. We'll get cozy.
I think we should just buy Hustle House's plot.
Right? Am I right?
Yeah. He's not using it.
I know. Is he even using that anymore? Like, cause he went full ETH for a while.
It's like a dormant mansion.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's an estate that's been evacuated.
Now, is this your tree house right there, Mello? Is that your?
Yeah, that's a
That's the.
Let's go take a look.
That's the first one I built.
Yeah, this is the one. This is one we Ray walked around before, correct?
Yeah, and this is the one you got lost and fell off it.
Oh yes, that's when I took the raft off the top of the building. That was awesome.
And then you're like, wait, I can hop on here? I'm like, yeah.
No, I love doing this because it really shows how bad I am at this game. It's super cool.
It's all right. We'll get you acclimated eventually.
Yeah, dude.
You know?
Eventually I get in here, man. Yeah, I love all the work you guys are doing, man. It's so cool. Where am I headed now?
And it's funny because, well, not that plot, but the guy who made us the offer, actually, I just bought him a plot the other day that we're getting ready to build on. And it's right across the street from Sebastian's.
Oh, wow.
I'm not going to say
what
where,
a coincidence.
But, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shocking.
Hey, so while we're here, is there a portal that can get me close to one of Seb's places?
I don't know. You'd have to go to one of the 35 locations, and then you
can actually just go straight.
You'd have to choose which character you're talking about, or which you want to be next to. We've got something next to. Well, some of these are still building in progress, but we've got something next to Cogs, next to Kenny, next to Blockchain Heroes, something next to Jimmy D. We got something next to. Bored Ape Galleries is us. We are the location in that period in that
He's
space
everywhere.
there.
He's everywhere. Right way, Mello? Is this
It's actually consciously spaced out. Well, I had a vision like in February or March and February, and I was like, you know what? I want to be Starbucks, but instead Star Blunts, and and I want one on every corner, and so that's what we're doing.
Nice, man. Nice. Let me. Darn it! I lost my place. It's hard doing the stream with the Minecraft because you have to like switch the screens back and forth. Anyway.
Just keep going straight.
Okay.
And then it'll be on the left-hand side.
Yeah, what's that? Upland Stadium on the left. Yeah. Let's just give him a. I'll just point it out on the left, like it's a tour bus. On your left.
Mm-hmm. And if you look closely, guys, on the left, you'll see 3 giant statues. One of them.
That's Upland. Is that Upland?
Upland cards.
I have plots on Upland.
There you go. Well, they got plots on Uplift.
There you go.
There you go.
This is a zombie.
I haven't seen that one before.
That's new.
Cool. Yeah,
you see, that's how it happens out here.
Let's take a little look at the zombie. We're exploring
it's pretty dope.
Minecraft on the way to Seb's place. That's really cool, man.
So some of the builds in here are just phenomenal.
Incredible, man.
The rail plots are impressing me, man. A lot of these rail plots are starting to look pretty complicated, man. It's cool.
Well, because you can't obstruct the actual, the rails that you could ride the Minecraft on. Oh, actually, look right. Look at this.
Yeah, that's really cool, man.
Turn right. Go towards it. This is ultra rare Richie's
keep going towards.
Oh, wow.
Past the pits, you see Lust. It has the 7 sins, and it's an entire.
Dude.
Oh, trip.
Yeah, you got to go down through that thing, and
there's
take a couple minutes, but it's so worth it.
It's so nuts.
Let's do it. Okay, so where do we go here?
To the left there, where it says Lust. Let's see Limbo.
Yeah.
So wait, okay, now go in that cave there where it says Lust, and you're gonna experience, I guess, the 7 deadly sins. I suppose.
Where those red bricks are, you got to go down through that.
Okay.
Now I happen to have a plot right there next to the clown face. Just a coincidence, also.
Yeah.
Actually, directly next to the face. It's amazing.
Wow, gluttony. Oh, this is cool. So each level
It's incredible.
is a sin.
It's almost like it was intentional. It's amazing.
Very spooky.
That's super cool, man.
So then, and every floor, I guess, is another different sin. So this is gluttony.
Yeah,
gluttony.
Shit, what is this one?
Greed. Ooh.
Wow, dude, this is really intense, man. Intense.
I think that's the amazing thing is like with the click of a button, you can program a video game scene and operate it in the way that you want. And when the way that they're doing punch signs that register to the blockchain where you can get an NFT, that's it. And what else do you want? And you earn crypto when you walk on the floor. Let's go.
Let me see. Is there a way to go down? Is there another level down, or am I at the bottom?
I don't know. I guess everyone has a personal bottom. In this case, greed may be the bottom. I'm not sure.
Might be the bottom there.
I believe there was 7 floors, but maybe for the brevity of the stream, let's just say that was it.
That was it. Maybe, or can these? Oh, maybe those climb up. Let's see. Oh.
Still sick as shit. That's all underground. So that's the thing is like just because you see something above ground doesn't mean you understand what's below it.
So much real estate underneath that people forget to use half the time.
And that has a functioning roller coaster.
Oh yeah, that's
super fun. Yeah, if you go to your inventory and you drop a minecart, you can ride that thing.
Holy shit!
Oh, this is no game here. Look at this shit.
They ain't playing around, man. This is a build, man. Shit.
Ooh, that's a sweat. It's click by click, man.
That is, man. For real. For real. Even when
there's no import here.
That's freaking cool, man. Okay, so wait, let me get back on track. Let me get back.
Sorry.
Sorry about that, man. Okay, so where do I go from here, man? How do I? Wait, I'm over here. I think the road was over here.
Hey guys, my streaming device is running low, so I'm gonna dip out.
Okay. Hey, thank you so much, Crypto Flash, for stopping by, man. Thank you so much,
with
man.
the rest of WAXOWEEN.
Come back on, man. Another day, we'll concentrate on your next drop, man. Awesome, brother.
Bye, guys.
Oh,
easy, man.
Bye.
See you.
All right, so now I go this way, right? I think I'm going the right way.
Yeah, you're going the right way.
Yeah, I'm gonna step off, but I'll still be listening.
Yeah, no worries.
I gotta eat dinner. I'm gonna pass out.
Yeah, I'm about to pass out too, man. I'll probably go for another 45 minutes, and we'll call it probably. But I wanted to show off some stud pieces that we were looking at yesterday. I don't know which one I'm going to, but we'll get there.
Yeah, I personally don't know the map like that from spatial memory, but I think that maybe Mello does.
Oh, that's cool.
That's a cool phoenix right there.
Yeah, that's really cool, man. Sunset coming.
It's just so much stuff, and it's evolving every day. It's amazing.
It's hard to believe how much been built, man. Just since it started, it's crazy to see.
I think they said they started in April. Look at this GPK, Atom Bomb.
So cool.
And I think if you go in the inside, they actually have the Atom Bomb card from the GPK collection.
Really?
Imported. Yeah. And you hit the button, and the nuke lights up his head.
Wait.
Yeah. Super cool.
Wait. I can punch that button? The GPK?
Yeah, inside. No, wait. You go inside that thing, and there's a red button, and you hit it.
I see it.
Yeah. And the brains blowing out light up.
Wow.
Yeah, people are amazing. I believe Gary, the builder from Uplift, built a functioning computer. Am I right?
It's on here.
A CPU City. It has a chip. Up to your left.
There we are. We are at the skate park at night. We showed up at night.
I can't wait to fill this with images. So that's coming soon. So this is still technically not open, but you know, I can't stop people from coming. I suppose I could box it up.
I'm riding the ramp right now.
Oh, dude, that's some sick hair you're getting right there.
Yeah, that's totally right. It's so cool. So is this going to be a portal?
Shout out Mello who worked on this, huh?
All right, so are you planning a portal where the staircase is right here, or?
Well, technically, we're planning a portal to every single property in which I mentioned. So we're pretty much talking about a network of portals where you can hop around to every Dutchy property on the face of the world. That's what we're planning, and starting at spawn, so that way it's real easy. So if you ever get lost, you hit backsplash. Yeah, that's it. Backsplash, spawn, and it sends you back to spawn of Genesis. But then we'll be nearby, and then you catch one of our portals, and then zoop zoop zoop. You zoom around all day if you want.
Super cool, man. We got the. Let's see if I can see the statues at all at night. You can see those blunts. You can see those blunts firing up.
Yeah, man, they're firing it up. They got a little sesh going on over there.
They do, man. They ain't playing around, man.
I think if you go right, yeah. I built some of those guys on the rails. To your right. Oh, there's TC to the left too. Oh, you got a little property next door. See his little name?
What's this? What secret property is this, TC?
Yeah, the thing is that he wants to, you know, we're friends now. We're doing a lot of cool stuff together, so we want to be next to each other. So
that's how he can find out also where the hell his plots is. He just looks on the map and he's just like, "Where's their TC at? Okay, that's mine. Got it."
Here we are. I feel like I'm rolling.
I mean, no joke.
Right
he's got about 30 plots on Genesis alone. So it's like, you know, you throw up a TC big enough, you'll see it on the map. So
I think we just hit 35, Mello, on Genesis.
Oh, snap.
So y'all better watch out.
Look at this. This is looking like it's coming together. I don't know what's going to go in here, but it's looking
It's going to be cool to be a Dutchy owner. That's all I got to say.
Uh-huh.
Super cool, man. There's the Dutchies over there.
So yeah, I think if you zoom down that highway straight to the...
behind you? Is this yours behind or no?
It's not. It's not. And that's... Yeah, that's actually Kaw from Uplift. That's his property.
He still didn't do anything with that from the time I built yours. Like, damn. Like, come on. That's one thing I hate. I feel like there's a plot right next to mine, and I call it the Big Black Dick because it really is. All right? And because he's a dickhead. Because he has not been on this game since I started, okay? Has not once been in there at all. And I'm like, I kind of feel like if you haven't been on your plot and haven't used it, then it should be forfeited. And go
nah, you can't do that with blockchain ownership. The thing is that it's like the BTC wallets that are inactive for like a decade, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Oop, here's $1 billion."
So what was that rapper? What rapper was that again? He got paid like in
what?
Bitcoin. Yeah, it was an old story from the early crypto times when I got in, and I can't remember what rapper. I want to say DMX or somebody like that. And
no way.
Yeah, they got paid their first album in Bitcoin, like 200,000. They got paid 200,000 Bitcoin or something like that, and he just put it away. He never thought of it because he thought it was worth nothing. And then all of a sudden, Bitcoin hits like when it hit 20 grand, and he's all like, "Holy shit! I made more money from that deal than I did ever working for a label." So. Yeah, it was. I can't remember that rapper's name. I remember that story, and I was like, "That is hilarious." And he was like, "Yeah, I'd been sitting on it for years, never looked at it, and all of a sudden it was worth millions of dollars." So.
Unfortunately, I know someone who went through something where it had been on a computer that had been wiped.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Secure wiped, just to be sure.
Dude.
To remove all hope.
Oh my God. Just
So we're putting elevators in those heads. It's just that, you know, and they have QR codes on their backs as well.
Okay.
So the thing is that sometimes there might be random prizes there. The thing is, there's so many of them around the map that where are the prizes? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's like it could be any of them. So it pays to occasionally scan these things, and you know,
very cool.
Check it out.
Awesome, man. Awesome. And so tell me about some of these other drops. Let's hop out of here for a second, man. Let me.
Yeah, I do gotta cover those and then probably jump out and work on
no worries.
Deployment here, but we do have some huge news.
Where is your link? What's the best link? The digital asset?
It's the digitalasset.com/NFT. But also the stuff that's at WAXOWEEN is really what we're launching.
Okay.
Right. And inside of our tents and I guess actually, can you give me control of the screen temporarily?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Just share your screen and let me get out of Minecraft so that it can get the.
You know what I would like to see with blockchain blunts is how we now have in-game stores. What if there was a way to get in-game Dutchie skins?
Absolutely is what we're doing. Absolutely. It's actually 100% the plan. You go to the skateboard shop and you're able to pick up a custom skateboard, whether it be wooden Cyclops or whatever skateboards that are going to be available and not sold out. Right. And then you're able to do your blend. And then from there, you get your skin and you can basically change your outfit. So that's 100%.
I will be one of the first in line for that.
Oh, well, the Stank Dog, there's only 9 left of the first skin that's out.
Oh, then I will definitely have to make right now.
But tonight there's something big.
In the chat?
All right.
What's that?
Can you drop the link in the chat here so that I can go scoop it up?
Yep, definitely. So tonight we've got 2 big drops. So what you need to know is that you only need a level 1 Dutchie and a level 1 Kenny tonight. So whether you go for the pump Ken or you go for the blue DAC Dutchie, you choose, or get them both, whatever. And you're only going to need 1 blunt pack, blend it with level 1, and it comes with AR, it comes with an uplift skin. And we're also airdropping the token in which it's related to. So if you get the Dutchie, you're getting some blue token airdrop to you. If you get the Ken, the pump Ken, you're getting some Ken airdrop to you. Right. But here's the big news. The big news is that for the first time, this NFT when Blue DAC NFT staking goes live, this Blue DAC Dutchie will be stakeable.
Nice.
Woohoo! Bam!
Sweet, man.
Bam. So not only can you be it in uplift, not only can you take a photo with it in augmented reality.
He's not even on the screen, and he hears staking all the
Sonic Hero for staking.
Did someone say steak?
Oh,
what?
snap.
And this will be limited to 30.
Oh well, then you might want to bump that up because TC's probably going to buy them all.
Exactly. He might already be bought by now. He's setting up the 100%. Bots right now. That's why he's not on camera. He's setting up all his bots to buy him. Dude.
He's like, wait, hang on.
TC bot initiated.
Right.
So that's a huge news here, right? So
congrats, brother. I'm proud of you, man.
Thank you, man.
Is there a link I can pop up here at all for that?
Well, that's why I got to get off the camera here, is so that way I can create those goddamn links for you. So
it will be on digital asset.
.com/NFT at midnight EST.
Okay, let me at least put that in the
sold out in 2 seconds.
So
one wallet across the board.
I'm yanking my headphones right out. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, so let me show you, and then so basically you get your level 1 Dutchie, you blend it with these Blue DAC blunts that will be dropping at midnight, and hopefully you get one. Same with the Dutchie, with the Kenny. It's Ken's birthday, so we had to do the pump Ken,
right?
And so you have a level 1 Kenny, which is only $1, and you blend it with this the pack of blunts, and you get the augmented reality version NFT right there with the Kenny chain, the pump Ken onesie, and the Dutchie candy bucket.
Nice.
But then from there, of course, you get the matching uplift skin,
right?
Which is going to be limited, and these guys are going to be 111 of these.
You got a preview of that?
What's that?
You have a preview of that, of the skin?
Are you guys not seeing it on screen?
Oh, I don't know. You didn't share your screen. Yeah, you haven't seen your screen.
Oh shit! Oh, no wonder. Okay, hold on. Let's run this back.
We've been building an imaginary.
That's a huge imaginary. I apologize. I thought you guys are seeing what I see. You see this now?
I will now.
I just see your dope
There you
t-shirt.
go.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Oh, dude, that's legendary.
I like
Hold on,
that.
wait 1 second here.
I see it. Yeah, dude, that's ridiculous, man. Oh yeah.
So he's got the blue space blunts. You know, he's got the blue lighter. He's got the blue chain. He's got the blue spacesuit. And this is actually there's a giant astronaut duchy, a blue DAC duchy built right next door to Rocket Gallery. Interesting fact. So it connects, of course, back to the metaverse. Here you got the Spliffy candy bucket because Kenny's got the duchy. So, and it's a Yoshi Drops blendable album reference. You know what I mean? So and then of course
that chain. Can we just talk about that chain for a second?
That's a flex.
So hard. It is so hard.
That's like Mr. T thick, dude. That's
I like that chain.
He's all like, pities the fool, man. That guy pities the fool that doesn't have a chain like that. That's awesome, dude. Awesome.
Nice, dude.
And now you got your astronaut duchy, your blue DAC duchy skin.
Oh, oops, sorry. Pop it back.
Nice, dude.
Awesome.
Cool. And then here we go. Then you got the pumpkin blunts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. And this is the ones that you're gonna blend with your base level in order to get this Kenny with the duchy candy bucket and the Ken token chain.
Yeah. I was just looking at that. I think that's awesome. Love
and
it.
then of course
there you go.
You got the pump. And you got the, of course, you got the token chain. And here also, this is becoming soon. So we're going to be building a gigantic statue of this here Kenny next door to our existing art gallery.
Is that where Scavenger was?
Right here. Yep. We're expanding.
Nice.
So now Dutchy will smoke next to Kenny as things should be. As it should, right? So also we got coming soon these wooden Cyclops shroom collabs for Dutchy. Nice. So you might have seen part 1. Well, part 2's coming here. So these are the psilocybin smokies.
Nice.
We got the shroom boards here. And then, of course, next week you're going to want to catch this Senior Lupe digital acid drop here.
Oh, boy.
Oh man! And so,
did you
when you
Vegas
smoke,
with him? Were you guys in Vegas together? Was that?
I mean, we just tripped and we just, just went through it all, right?
Look at that one, dude.
Dude, that's awesome, man.
Straight stumbling, and you can see this actually in the house. So this is in WAXOWEEN, guys. So what they've been just talking about is also in WAXOWEEN for you to go check out. So those are all the
that's right,
and you go check all this and. There he is. There's the Cyclops right there. And then if you flip around, you can check out some of these over here as well. And this is all done by wooden Cyclops, right? These.
That's right. So those are the wooden Cyclops. You got a couple of in there. That's the previews. That's the Shroom series. That's coming soon. Then in the Kenny, you could see the Pumpkin.
And then here's a Kenny
booth.
Here's a Kenny booth.
Yeah, so you got the Pumpkin.
Yeah.
And then in there, and unfortunately we couldn't get Dutchy in time, but he's coming. He's launching at midnight, so you're not going to want to miss this one, especially one of the first ever stakeable on.
So how's it stakeable? Is it stakeable through Blue DAC or how's it?
That's right. Stakeable. So the NFT itself will be stakeable on Blue DAC.
So I can go to bluedac.io and do that, correct? Am I got that
Not
right?
At the moment. So once that feature launches, this one will be confirmed on that list. And then here we're going to be launching next week the this series of blockchain blunts themed around Senior Lupe, one of the people who inspired me to get into the space. Actually, that's how we connected, was through a Laser Eyes that was sold out.
That was right.
And then and of course through Ken,
Awesome, man. Yeah. So it's looking great, man. I mean, all the stuff you guys are doing is top notch. It's nice to hear that you guys are doing some staking stuff too with Blue DAC. That's interesting, man. That's
that's our first stakeable, NFT. And so, you know, we're really excited about that. But just in general, I think that we're excited about where Dutchie has been able to connect with different communities. And I mean, I have some other blue chip collabs that I just cannot announce at this moment, but it's going to get nuts, and we're going to continue to shred that 420 max supply. So,
oh, come on.
It's going to get crazier. I literally could drop like another bomb right now, but I'm not going to, because that's what I just announced.
Drop it.
Wooden Cyclops Part 2, Senior Lupe, Kenny, Stakeable Dutchie, and Blue Dak. I mean, that's 4 right there. I mean, I think we can breathe for today. But
yeah,
man, we've been. It's almost like all the projects we've been working on for weeks and months is all coming out now. So, you know,
that's a good thing, man. That's a great thing.
It is, man.
I'm stoked.
Well, thank you so much for having us. And you know, I just want to again thank Nifty for these dope events. I think people are blown away when they see. Actually, by the way, guys, if you want to see something nuts and the full breakdown, see Ken's show that I was on there earlier today, Tripping Balls. So you might want to watch that. And we got into some stuff. So check that out. We're also midnight, thedigitalacid.com/NFT. And again, thanks Nifty and Mello, TC. You know, you guys are family.
Awesome, man.
Love you,
And
bro.
whoever's
Awesome.
in the chat, I know that I know you. So, and if you don't know me, you're tripping. So,
Cool, man.
let's go.
Let's do another quick giveaway, guys. I'm actually going to do a giveaway of my. I think I'll do a giveaway of this one. All right, so let me share my screen. We'll do.
I was in character earlier, but I'm too tired now.
Oh, dude, I had a Darth Vader mask on for about 2 minutes, and I couldn't handle it anymore.
Yeah, if you want to be entertained for an hour and a half of me in character, watch Ken's show. If you just want the information, here you go, Nifty.
Awesome. Okay, so this one is for a Vampaz WAXOWEEN treat bag. It comes with 3 candy bars, which includes a Crypto Crunk bar. It comes with a Butter Fangers and a Mary Jane Snackers bar. So this is what it's for. Go ahead and type in WAXOWEEN, #WAXOWEEN in the YouTube chat. I'm going to spin it, and let's see who gets this one. And
All right,
Empress, you have
Nice.
won. You have won a Vampod pack. Where there it is, Vampod WAXOWEEN treat bag, and you'll get that sent. All you got to do, if you could, go on Twitter and DM me at Morbs15 with your Wax ID. Take a little screenshot so I know it's you, and I'll send it on over to you. So cool, man. I think we're gonna wind this down, man. I think we're good, man. We got all the information in. I got some people in here. It was fun talking to everybody, man. It really was.
Definitely was.
Always a good time. Mello, I appreciate you so much, man, for walking me through the Minecraft every time, brother.
Oh,
and
no worries.
on, man.
same with me. Don't worry. He's walking me through shit too.
Dude, I feel like a blind man, and they're like lead me through this, man. So I know where I go.
When you put in about 18 hours a day in this game, okay, you know where everything's at.
Yeah,
That's right.
totally. And dude, your skills with the portals is good. You're gonna have to come back on and do we should make a map, and you go through that map to show people how to utilize the portals the right way, dude. Because that could be
That's the whole plan.
Thing.
Yeah,
That'd be really cool.
once
to
we
kind of share.
once everyone's set up, we'll definitely do that.
Awesome, man. Awesome. And
I just want to take a second and say I'm really digging Seb's shirt right now, bro. Respect. I love it. I need it.
Well, maybe you catch the NFT on the drop then.
That needs to be on a Dutchie.
There it is.
Oh well, that's quite the idea. Well, you never know what could happen. We're mixing it up for
Crazy
sure.
things have happened.
All right. So TC, I don't know if you're still listening, man. We're gonna probably get off here in a second, man. Do you have anything else to say, TC?
He's like, peace out.
He's got a mouthful of food.
I'm eating is what he's saying. Thank you, TC, for stopping in again, man, for today. That was awesome. Mellows, thank you for stopping in.
No problem.
Digital Asset, as usual, thank you for stopping in, being part of everything, man. And for all the people out there, go check out WAXOWEEN. In the description of the video, you'll have the links to go in there. It's going to be up for a while, guys, so go in there and enjoy. I'll probably just leave it up and then move into the next one, which will be Wax Mess, spelled M-E-S-S. I mean, not Wax Mess. Sorry about that.
Wax Giving?
Wax Mess. No, Wax Mess. No, that's what it's going to be called. Wax Mess, and it's Marcus, NFT, came up with that. So it's Wax Mess, M-E-S-S. And so we're going to have a messy Christmas, guys. We're going to get all sloppy and drunk and make rub ham. And we're going to make it an experience this time. I've already been kind of working on some new ideas. So we're going to
I already got artwork for that.
Perfect, man. Perfect. Yeah, we're going to have a big Christmas tree, and the houses are then going to be in a circle around the Christmas tree, like
That's
Dr.
cool.
Seuss, like a Dr. Seuss kind of vibe to it, man. So maybe we'll even have a Grinch somewhere in there. So
they're getting better every time, man.
That's
this
right,
last
man.
one, people are blown away by the graphics. You should read the live comments on the Ken show. We were showing the WAXOWEEN, and Ken was walking around. Oh yeah, we went into all the tents, the bone tent, all that. It was a full tour.
Oh, thanks for doing that, man. That's cool.
Yeah, and they were like, "What? This is like it exists? Like you hear about the metaverse stuff? It's right there.
It's free. Right there. Go get it's free.
It's free. I kept saying, I was like, "There's no excuse. Tablet, PC, mobile, VR,
exactly." And
it's
gonna
free.
Get better and better. Next time we're going to do custom skins, like we were talking about. We're going to do some more stuff. ADL, I just moved, guys, up to the Northwest, so it was a little bit of a stressful last couple months. So it's been I didn't get as much time as I thought I was going to get.
Dude, this one is awesome, man. You can't tell. Only you know that, man. This guy's got projects on every chain. I don't know how the hell you moved. We didn't feel it. You felt it.
I felt it. I was like,
you never left. Dude. You've been present the whole time.
Shit, man. Don't feel like that, but it's good, man, to know that you guys feel that.
Oh, dude.
Anyway, well, it's cool, dude. So anyway, we're gonna call it. This was an NFT Circus. We'll be back next week with 2 more episodes. I have no idea who's coming on. We'll check it out later. You guys are always welcome in here. Both of you guys are always welcome. TC, you're part of the crew, man. Everybody else, Crackers, everyone else to stop through, always welcome to come by and share your projects and your knowledge of NFT. And anybody that's out there hanging out, thanks a lot for hanging out and watching this stuff with us. So
hell yeah.
We're out, guys.
Have a good one.
All right, man. Take it easy, guys.
Peace.